Wow.
What's up? Uh,
We can do our
what's
we
that?
can do our we can do our war against Austria.
Yes, we can. All right. So, hey kids, welcome to welcome to Rob's Red Hotspot, and welcome back to this.
We can do our
Wait,
What's
we
that?
can do our we can do our Got it.
you got it?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, there was an echo there. So yeah, welcome back to this Ottomans game with my dad. I just wanted to say at the start of this stream, this will be the last stream we do on YouTube Live. This game's at 1700, and we're gonna play. We'll play through for 3 or 4 hours today. And we are going to be moving this to Twitch. So those of you who've been following along, you can just when you're done watching this stream, head over and subscribe to Rob's Spot. That's Rob_Spot at Twitch. It's also in the video description. We'll be doing basically a weekly Paradox grand strategy game stream on Twitch looks like it's going to be every Sunday, but I will put it on my Twitch schedule, so you guys will know when that will be. Part of the reason this is going to be the last stream of this file is because the Leviathan DLC is, if it's not already out, it's coming out in the next few days. Time to slay some unbelievers. Vox Darkstar, welcome back to the stream. So yeah, so as of next Sunday, we will be heading over to Twitch and probably starting a new game, and probably ultimately exploring the new Leviathan DLC. So because by next week it will be out. If it's not already, it may already be out actually. But we will. I didn't even check if it was out. I've seen some videos of it now, but those could be sort of early access type things. We do have rebels. Last week we just finished up a war with the Timurids, where we took a big chunk of the Hormuz trade node. There is some more of that node that we can potentially grab from Ajam, and mostly just the center of trade. I think Ajam controls one of the center of trade, Shiraz there. And then, is that where Shiraz grapes come from?
I don't know. You gotta wonder.
Yeah, you gotta wonder.
But I
Yeah.
mean, whether they imported them in the south of France, but
Well,
I
because they
don't
call
know. I
them
can't
Syrah in
tell.
France, and I wonder whether they imported them from it would have been a long time ago. But yeah, interesting, cool. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, so we also have claims on Tunis and stuff, and on a few Italian provinces that we put claims on, and we do not have a truce with Austria, as you pointed out. We also have the imperialism. Wait, we have the Reconquest Casus Belli on. Oh, Hungary. We can declare war on Hungary's behalf, because last week I almost forgot, we also vassalized Hungary. So I think our plan here is going to be to feed Austria to Hungary to some degree, or possibly eat some of it ourselves. Apparently, some of the American tribal mechanics are busted in the update. It's interesting. I actually read through, just to talk a bit about the Leviathan DLC, since it's sort of EU4 news. I read through some of the patch notes in the developer diary this morning, and it looks like they've done a few things. It looks like sailors are going to be a more valuable resource, which is, I think, a good thing, because they're sort of almost pointless. Like, you only ever need them at the very end of the game, so partly what they've done is, as your ships get sort of higher tech, they require more sailors, and so I think it'll make sailors an interesting resource. I know they've done some stuff with the North American tribes, and particularly in Southeast Asia, they've introduced a bunch of new tags, as well as sort of Polynesia and just parts of the map that I think were sort of had been neglected over the years. Yeah, so I don't know. That's interesting. I'll look into that. I did not look in detail about the new Native American mechanics. So I know that they've put some effort into that area, and that I think is a good thing. But if you're saying that they're a little bit overpowered or something, or just kind of weird, 85 development at 1500, huh? I'm sure they'll balance it. I'm sure. Honestly, I've been finding, in my opinion, especially like since the Emperor DLC, I think EU4 has really been getting better, and I feel like the developers are pretty actively listening to the community in a fairly productive way. So I'm optimistic, but I am all and I'm excited to see it. But yeah, I'm sure there will be some good things and some less good things. There usually are. Anyway, let's dive back in here. We have. Okay, we did all our coring, and I think I did. I remember there was a bit of upkeep that needed to be done with some of the provinces that we conquered. We also took a bit of the Timurids territory in the north here by the Zagros mountain chain, Dad, if you remember.
Yes.
We have a fort there.
Yep.
That fort should be upgraded. I think it's a pretty good fort. Is it a mountain province? Yeah. Yeah, that's a
Have you
very.
paid?
Hmm?
What is our loan situation?
We
We could pay off
owe.
all our loans.
Well, we could pay them off in a couple months, I think. Yeah, we can
Okay.
pay them off in a couple months. Okay, we do have some provinces left to core. We're also really low on Diplo points. Let me just see, what's the tech
You're
situation?
maxed out on military. We got years before we're going to be taking a
Yeah,
tech again.
no, I can see that. Now, what's our legitimacy? Yeah, it's max. Okay. And let me just see here. Where can I add military points? Heditha. Sure. Okay, and one more in Nigbalu. Mantua. Okay. Let's just add a bunch there. Get some more manpower. At this point, all of this development is kind of, nearly pointless in the sense we already have like how much? What's our total development? I wonder. It's 3,538, which is pretty high. That's pretty high, sort of late game development. Anyway, so yeah, I think declaring war on either Croatia or Austria. Is there a coalition? Yeah, no, there is no coalition. So if we declare war on Austria with probably with the Reconquest Casus Belli, or with the Imperialism Casus Belli, that would be good. We could call Sweden in, but we wouldn't really need to because they only have. Looks like they only have about 50,000 troops. So that would be quite an easy war. Croatia, I would like to get Croatia off the map because it's ugly. And Croatia, interestingly, Croatia, we have a truce with them, but when does it expire? It's 10 years. Never mind.
Unless, yeah,
Yeah, it's 10 years because
long.
we could actually co-belligerate Austria if we did that. Now, if we declare on Austria, will Croatia come in? No. Okay, so we can just fight Austria. That was probably not a bad idea. The aggressive expansion situation is still a thing with the European countries, but there is no coalition currently. I don't think. I don't know if some of these countries are maybe going to join a coalition. Anyway, let's unpause and just. Oh yes, release day exploits are more funny than anything. Yeah, it is. It's a good point that I would imagine that within the first week or two of the new DLC, they may very well release a patch that fixes. They're usually quite quick to address issues. So I would imagine that we may either play an early version of it that will quickly change, or it'll be cool. Anyway, all right, we're gonna pause. We're basically waiting to pay off loans, and Dad, you are moving the armies to where they should be. Okay. I'm just going to. I also have an army that's taking attrition up here, getting into the swing of things. I don't know why it's taking attrition though. That is so weird. Oh, supply limit 47, 49, 55. Okay, you're going to Venice. I don't know why the supply limit is lower there. I don't know where those rebels must have spawned while we were at war. We are overextended as well, so we're losing money while we're overextended. I think we should just lose the money, and then we'll regain it afterwards. Just make sure getting everything cored. Let me just core the rest here. Oh. I wonder if I was supposed to core that stuff. What's this Hormuz? What did I do over here? Did I make trade companies?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just
I'm
gonna
not.
check. I'm not sure if. So this is Khaliji. Okay, you are fighting the separatists.
Indeed.
Okay. Got military access from France. They're at war with Brandenburg, Hamburg, Cologne, Switzerland, Nuremberg, Memmingen. Verdun and Liège. Okay. I want to take a look at these provinces, areas. So this one is Kaliji, this area here. So we will state.
We're not gonna give military access to France.
Oh, I did. Sorry, it's a habit. I tend to just do it, but I probably shouldn't. Why are there 200,000? Shit, there are 200,000 troops sitting on a province here.
It's just no, they just amalgamated for some. Oh.
Can we not get
Hang on.
across the? No, the strait's not blocked. Let me just. I'm just gonna order them to various provinces here, and then we'll.
What's going on? Like they don't want, you won't want them there.
Well, I'm just moving. I mean, where else would you have them go? I mean, do you want me to walk them across the mountains? Like, we don't have any transports on this side. Did we build Suez Canal yet? No.
Well, what I'm driving at is just get military access then.
That would go over our Diplo thing. We can just walk them around.
Where are you walking them around?
I'm walking them over the Strait of Hormuz.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's all those cores. Now, I got to deal with some state stuff. So this one's going to be a state, Moghaztan. These ones here, I think, are going to be. Yes. Okay. I did what we needed to do there. Yeah. Let's just. What is that? Yeah. Okay. That all makes sense. This has been an interesting experiment with the trade companies. Overall, Turkish Hormuz Company, what's the percentage here? Actually, this one might be worth it. Overall, I don't know. I mean, they save governing capacity, and they do give us a boost to trade. They have not, however, given us merchants. They're just not big enough trade companies to give us merchants. But that's not such a bad thing. Okay, now these ones here, just see here. These ones should, I think. Whoa, what's that religion? Ibadi. Interesting.
Never heard of it.
It's a Muslim variant of some kind. Okay, so these ones we will also turn into a state. Oman. Okay, and is there another one? No. I guess we're gonna have to wait until those rebels are dead. Yeah. That's why I can't core that province. So we can convert, we have a Coptic province that we're not going to convert. And we can convert this Ibadi province, which I think we probably should. I don't know what Ibadi, I don't know the history behind that. Interesting.
Okay, so protect trade, eh?
The Straits of Hormuz is such an odd-looking piece of terrain. Yeah. I mean, it's a kind of an interesting, you know, naval site. The British were there eventually. At one point.
See what it does. Let's see what it does to Ragusa.
What are you doing? Sorry.
Just protecting trade.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No problem. Okay. We are now making money again. We're not making very much though. Jeez. Let me just. What's costing us? It's our army. If I remember correctly, yeah, our army is just is very very big. We're not even using all of our force limit, and our army is more than we can afford. So we may have to mothball forts. Yeah. No, we're up to 12. We'll just wait. You know, our cores are finishing up. Why is this? You've got rebels. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're dealing with them. Okay, that's fine. I'll let you keep doing that. These guys. Oh, you've sent them back. Okay, good. You sent them to Baghdad. And this is. All right. Omani.
Got another state, eh?
Yep, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, and I think there's a couple more provinces to core. I wonder if we're at our... No, we've still got governing capacity. Okay. Probably that is... There's 225 stacks. I would keep at least just that 125 stack, maybe just keep it down down here, because we're almost definitely going to have more...
oh yeah, no, that's...
rebels.
Pardon me, that was the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where... Because there's going to be more of them.
Yep. Okay, now these guys we want to bring up to... Probably back to Europe. I'm gonna move them all the way back to Europe. I'll just slowly walk across the continent. And let's see, we have an advisor. Morale of armies.
Savoy is being nasty and creating bad feelings.
Oh,
No,
is that
no
an
choice.
event?
No choice. Yeah, no choices involved.
Okay. We have another.
No.
We have another missionary. I don't know how many missionaries we have actually. We have 4 merchants, four missionaries. We get one from Rome, we get one from Jerusalem, and we get one from Custodian of the Holy Cities. Interesting.
That's because we took Medina.
We took Medina. Interesting. I wonder, are there any more holy cities that we can take? I guess not. I think we've got them all.
Well, actually, the Coptics have been spread all over Hellsop Acre. I don't know whether we own them all or not, but
Yeah, the Coptics.
yeah,
Yeah.
we should stop the clock and get this war underway with friggin'
Well,
Austria.
the army is on its way back up there. Now, wait, you know what? You're right though, because they don't have a very big army. So, let's just take a look here. We've got cores completing here. We are a little low on cash right now, but yeah, it's 62,000 infantry, 15k, and 26k artillery. We've got enough armies. We've got 150,000. No, we've got 200,000 on the Austrian border right now.
Yeah, because I took the one back. Yeah, I took back the ones from.
Okay. All right. So I think the Imperialism Casus Belli is better than the Reconquest one, because it applies a 75% aggressive expansion cost for all provinces. So whereas the Reconquest one is 25% aggressive expansion, but only for the one province. So that's I think that it adds up to be better if we use the Imperialism one. I don't think we should call Sweden in. We might as well save up favors. Britain won't come in. Spain, Delhi, okay.
Well, Sweden's what the size? Where? Yeah.
Sweden would add like I don't know 40,000 troops or something.
Yeah, no, right. I can't even locate it right now. Okay.
So you can't locate. Sweden's actually pretty big. They've conquered Scandinavia. Whoa, Pomerania has conquered most of Denmark, and Russia has provinces in Denmark too. Ooh, that's getting weird. Russia's looking very big and very green. They're almost Jesus. They conquered like Vladivostok and stuff. What's their how many more cores do they have? I'm just curious. Yeah, they've actually conquered the vast majority of their territory. They do have cores on all of Crimea, or claims, sorry, not cores, and they have claims on a big chunk of the Commonwealth. And yeah, interesting. They are basically full-sized Russia. I wonder what they're still only in 4th place great power, and I don't know what let's take a look at the ledger quickly, just you know, as we get started here. They actually don't have, we have a bigger army than them now. So we can barely afford our army.
We always have. It's just, you know, they're damn close.
Yeah, they're damn close, it's true. Them plus an ally would be tricky. All right, let's do this. Imperialism. All right, who else is in this war? Austria, Brandenburg, Württemberg, Beirut, and 3 leagues. Who are the electors, out of curiosity? Holy Roman Empire. Brandenburg is an elector. Ooh. Württemberg is an elector. Oh, it's so tempting to... How big is Brandenburg? Ooh. Because if we vassalize the electors, we could potentially get rid of the Holy Roman Empire. Right, I'm going to send an army to... I'm going to send an army to Vienna. I'm going to send an army to Unterkärnten and an army to Graz. That's sort of in between the two. This army can...
And I'm just in the process of using the Navy to get some of those armies back.
Yeah, okay, good. The ones down there, yeah. We probably won't need them for this war, but... whoa, that's interesting. Friuli, where is that? Oh. Oh, that was... Okay. Oh, shit. Damn.
What?
Just,
Okay.
That we are maybe going to lose a battle there. No, we won. Okay. Bit of a brutal battle, but we did win. Alright, take... Oh, this guy doesn't have a leader, that's why. I'm going to wait until that... I'm just going to siege down this province. Okay, wait a second. And I need to put a leader on this army here. Okay, now you go to Vienna. That's why we almost lost that battle. But we essentially used brute force. Another sieging general and put there. You can just stay where you are, and you can go, well, I guess here. Man, we siege fast. All right, gonna do another stage.
Gonna gain professionalism and lose 90,000. We're not manpower limited.
No, that's fine.
Fort defense.
There we go. More cores. More states.
You've got an army in Milan here that's doing nothing. Oh, I guess it's
just like, oh, an army in Milan? Oh. Yeah,
no, sorry,
yeah, there's
Genoa. Okay,
Genoa.
all right.
Yeah,
I
there
just
is.
wanna make sure you know.
I think there we left it there because there was rebels, but it doesn't need to be there necessarily. It probably needs the navy to move because I don't think we have access. All right, let's see here. What's next? All right, I'm going north to siege down Austria's last forts. Vienna is sieged down.
You can gain tax base in 6 provinces. It's going to cost 1,400 ducats roughly.
1,400
we get
ducats.
We get a lot of local unrest and shit like that.
At this point, it's pretty much a moot point whether you choose to do it or not. I think generally speaking, it's a good idea. Right. This
all right, doing it.
Yeah, just do it. At this point, like, you know, we are so far ahead in a certain sense that like things like development and buildings are just hardly even make a difference. But you know, that is the end game here. One thing I have not played around with a lot in this game is actually the revolutions mechanic, the sort of French Revolution mechanic and stuff that happens in the late game, which is something they introduced in the last few patches gradually. That it was kind of explicitly designed to make the to make the late game more interesting. And I think the next country we play, it might not be a bad idea to engage with some of those, try and engage with some of those late game mechanics at some point.
Okay, we should slow down the game a bit. I don't even know what's going on here.
Okay, I'm going to speed 3.
Yeah.
Basically, I've sieged down all the forts in Austria.
Okay, there. Okay, I'm just seeing now what's going on. All right, keep going.
I'm just sieging down German states. This is Württemberg. Oh, we cannot vassalize Württemberg. They're probably too big. Well, let's just see here. I'm just curious, not necessarily intending on doing it, but yeah, no, we can't. Okay, never mind. That's interesting. Might be worth breaking up Württemberg so that we could potentially vassalize them in another war, because that would allow us, if we vassalize, we could potentially vassalize 2 of the electors, and there are only 6 at this point. If we were to vassalize Brandenburg, and then eventually...
Why do I see the Papal States running around everywhere? What are they up to?
They're at war with Rothenburg and Cologne.
Okay.
Okay, Beirut is done. They are not an elector. Wait, let me just use the Imperial map mode here. Oh,
okay.
This is interesting. Sorry.
I'm going after. There are some stacks in our rear. I'm just going to go after.
Sure. Leave my armies in Germany because I gotta take them up to.
I'm not touching anything. I'm taking ones from the Dalmatian coast.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we got lots of armies. Yeah, we are definitely low on cash. Getting some war reps out of this war might help a bit.
Yeah, they just dumped Transylvania.
That's okay. Okay, that's a siege done in somewhere in Germany here. Let me just grab this guy and send him up to Brandenburg. Always a hassle to siege down all these German miners, but all the more reason to get rid of the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, what's that? That is 3 leagues. 3 leagues. We can just. Are they what? Are they part of the? Yeah, they don't really own any valuable provinces though. Yeah. Okay. So because they do have a couple provinces in the Genoa. Just take war reps and 112 gold from 3 leagues. I think that makes sense. Okay, and then Württemberg. We need to wait a day or go. Württemberg, what if we were to get you to turn cores or to release? That's interesting. They're pretty big. I'm not sure that we can break them up in such a way that we would be able to. Ansbach is core Ansbach is already to be returned to Nuremberg. Oh, right, I see. Interesting. I'm just curious. We can break this country up. That's more than max war score. Yeah, let's see here. I just want to see if it's possible to reduce them to a size where we could eventually vassalize them. It's a bit crazy for us to have vassals in Germany, but on the other hand, what better way to subjugate Europe than to destroy the whole...
Who did you piece? It was 3 leagues you pieced out, right?
3 leagues, yeah. We didn't really want anything from them. Yeah, so hypothetically we could. Why am I still under? Oh, it's 68%. Do they have another fort or something? They just have more provinces, I guess. I'm gonna like 100% siege down Württemberg. Are you exiled? No. Okay, you can go there, and you can go there. Beirut are not. They are not an elector, so they want to be pieced out for war reps and some ducats. Where are they? Where is Beirut? The jazz festival city. Where is it? There it is. Sort of just west of Bohemia there. Yeah, I don't think we can get anything else from them, so that's fine.
Okay.
That gets them out of the war. Who's left? Verden and Brandenburg. Okay. Are you on your way up to? Yeah, okay, you are. And what's our worst score?
Württemberg's out. Württemberg's out, right?
No, they're not. I'm thinking about if I can get them to release a bunch of smaller countries, so that we could potentially vassalize them in a future war. Sorry, go on.
I'm taking that 50 stack and I'm going after them. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, I think it would be kind of fun for us to get rid of the Holy Roman Empire. I'm going to deal with those rebels down in Arabia.
Oh, okay. You got it.
Yeah,
all right.
I got it. Let's just that. Okay. What is our score with them, and why is it not higher? 84. Okay. 91. All right. So what we could do essentially is get them to release a couple of nations. I'm wondering there's no aggressive expansion cost to doing this, which is great. We could get them to release a couple of nations, which would reduce their development, hopefully to a point where we could potentially vassalize them. Now the question is, before I do that though, let's just see if we can even vassalize Brandenburg. We could vassalize Brandenburg. Which now, obviously, we're having a diplomatic... we do have limits in terms of the number of countries we can... But I think that's not necessary.
Well, let's see.
We can get rid of Spain, ultimately. I think there's just no way... there's no world in which we're not going to be attacking Spain. I mean, we're basically neighbors now.
All I'm looking at is what else... alliance with Sweden, maybe? How big is Sweden?
They're actually pretty big, but again, I don't really think we need them. They're certainly not big enough to make a big difference. They would be useful against Russia. I would almost...
Yeah, all they've got, believe it or not, is 34,000 troops.
Yep.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
No, they're doomed.
They're doomed. Yeah, who else are the electors here? Holland is an elector. Ooh. That's going to be tricky. I'm just wondering whether they, do we want to just dismantle the Holy Roman Empire? Is it advantageous to us to do that, or should we just Should we just conquer parts of it and have it gradually get weakened on its own? Because I feel like if we don't do it, then France will. Also, I'm not even sure it's a good idea for us to do it, because if we dismantle the Holy Roman Empire, it will make it easier for France to expand. Eastward.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's, it was just an interesting thought experiment, but I don't really think it makes that much sense. So let's just take money and war reps from Württemberg. Okay, and then what else we got here? We have Verden, which is in the north, if I recall correctly. There. Okay, that army's going up there. Do I have no? Okay, they're not exiled for some reason. Okay. And let's see here. Württemberg wants military access, whatever. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, they moved. Fuck. Oh no, we're on our way. Okay, good. Austria wants peace. Decline. We are going to get 100% war score and take as much as we feel would be beneficial, frankly. Just letting our vassals siege down all the stuff.
Try. Okay, you're moving so quickly that.
Well, I'm not moving anything right now. Just waiting for sieges to finish.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Oh, you're fighting all these armies in the back. Okay. I guess that's... We're almost done here. Just waiting for the sieges in Brandenburg to finish up.
Good.
Okay, so that's, let me just pause again here. That is Verden done. Give us war reps and money. We start sending these armies home at this point. It's got the one in, we're almost to 100% here. Finish up Brandenburg.
Okay. Right. We would have an easy time getting the rest of Bologna.
Bologna, we would, yeah. Keep in mind that after this war, we'll have to take a quick look at the coalition situation. But
yeah, no, that's fine.
The Age of Absolutism. Once the Age of Revolution starts, we should probably trigger a Golden Age, because that's I tend to think it's the best time to use the Golden Age is you can only do it once in the game, and I think the best time is basically the end of the game.
Okay, so what's going on with Brandenburg since
we're waiting on a siege. I'm just
okay.
there's really no point. I'm gonna go to speed 4 just for that siege. No, it's not done. Just sieging Berlin. Okay, Berlin is sieged. Let's sue for peace. Yeah, some ducats. Okay. And that army can come home. Now, let's take a look at what we want to do with this area
Austria?
here. Yeah, with Austria. Let me just take a look at the trade map mode. Yeah, pretty much all of Austria except for this one province is in the Vienna trade node. Let's see. We've got 99% war score. Let me just advance the clock a day here. Right. So we should give Pressburg to Hungary. I also was thinking about giving this province to Hungary. That's Varazd. Be interesting.
Okay, I'm just watch you on YouTube. Okay.
Oh, you've got the video up. Okay. I wonder if there's a delay there. I don't really, yeah, I don't really see us taking this territory for ourselves. Probably just give it to the vassal.
Well, hang on. There's the iron goods down close to the Dalmatian coast,
Yeah,
right?
there are valuable goods there, but I'm not sure that we, at this point, it's a little bit of a moot point. What I'm wondering, because we are kind of hovering, you know, we are not, we've only got about 400 development in our governing capacity here. Speaking of governing capacity, where is this guy here? I can probably grab some more. Yeah, I can grab 20 more governing capacity, but yeah, we don't have, looking at our tech here, when does governing capacity increase? Tech 27, so like 3 more techs, we get another 250, and then tech 31, we get 500. So there are some kind of hard limits to our total governing capacity, for sure. And
So you're thinking just feed everything
well,
to
what I'm
100.
thinking is, wouldn't we rather use that governing capacity to take stuff in the Genoa node, which is a more valuable node, in terms of
Interesting.
trade? Like I think we should be, if we're not, collecting in Genoa. Oh no, we're not. Okay. But we're at 24% of the Genoa node, and I feel like we should put the entire Genoa node into a trade company, essentially. But maybe I'm just wondering whether other
Well, I'm
parts, other
looking at.
areas will be more beneficial for us to conquer. Because we should definitely control the entire Ragusa node. Yeah, which we do. We do control the entire Ragusa node. Except, yeah, no, we do. There's also a couple of provinces that we could take from the Commonwealth. One province, at least, which is part of the Crimea node. 3 provinces, really, that we wanted to completely control the Crimea node. Just interesting things that we could do. Because I guess what I was going to suggest is that we feed a big chunk of Austria to Hungary. On the other
Okay,
hand,
so if you look at Austria, I'm just looking at the trade map, right? So right now we have 16%, and they're shipping out almost 26 away from us. Whereas if we control more of that node in the future, right, then that gets shipped to Venice. And basically the state of affairs in the Austrian node, unless they change, means that all of the stuff that we own in the Budapest node basically just goes bye-bye. Which includes what leaks out of Ragusa. So from a trade point of view, it's actually kind of important, I think, to
I think you're right.
control the Austria. Because once you control Austria, now we've got just looking, yeah, we've got a piece of the action territorially everywhere, pretty much that feeds, everywhere that feeds into Venice. But right now it's just a big leak out Austria.
No,
so
I think you're right.
Now
the Austrian node is.
I'm looking at the. Okay, so where is there's Salzburg is a trade center. Wien is a trade center. Vienna. Down the road, we would want a piece of, what is it? Regensburg.
There's Munich.
And there's Munich, and there's Ulm.
Yeah, it might be worth taking a. Let me just take a look here. I'm also looking at it from a strategic point of view. Vienna. We could take Vienna, but it would be good to get a mountain province beside it and put a fort on it. Now, if I go up to like 80 war score, we are going to bring. France will come into a coalition, as will basically all of Germany. France. Pretty much just Germany, France, and Italy, though. Which will prevent us from expanding further for the time being in Europe, although we could.
Okay. You're talking about if we mean from a territorial point of view to expend 80 war score?
Yeah. I'm looking at like basically taking.
No, the reason I'm saying
Yeah.
is that only leaves like we can't go against the Jam, that brings in Russia. It's a huge war.
Mm-hmm.
So what can we do in the east? So if I look at Ethiopia, yeah, about all we could do is take a huge piece of the coast of Ethiopia. I'm just in terms of, what can we do if we're not, piecing out Austria and then taking more chunks of, say, Italy.
Yeah, we could really start working our way down. We could really start taking all of the trade centers of the Gulf of Aden for sure. We're 40% there, but we could go up to. We can make a trade company in Ethiopia, and that way we would control most of the trade in the Gulf of Aden, which will just make us richer. It also, keep in mind, the other thing to remember is, when you look at the value of these trade nodes, they're not very valuable right now, but that's because they're controlled by countries with poor trade technology, right? So when we conquer them, their value will go up. We will make more money than they are currently making.
All right. Okay, so I guess the deal should be is let's take as much of that Austria trade node as we can get our little mitts on.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, they only
then
control 2 centers of trade, so really what makes sense is no, Wasserburg is not. Salzburg is the center of trade. Okay, so let's take this off. Wait a second though. If we want to expand in the future, we want to be neighboring that. Well, we don't need to be neighboring because we have the imperialism Casabella now, but yeah, we still do need contiguous territory. Okay, what other trade nodes are there? The other trade nodes are all in the sort of Bavaria area. So the Bavaria. Yeah.
Okay, well let's take what we can in terms of the trade power of Austria that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And turn our sights in Ethiopia, and then once things settle down, we can do one of two things. We can take pieces of Germany, or we can either attack France or other places in Italy. Like
I think we should conquer all of Italy.
Okay, that's fine. That's, we can go that route. We'd have to we want to take out Florence and a couple other places to get more trade power in Genoa. That's for sure.
Yeah, so we do have a coalition that's going to include Germany, France, and the Commonwealth. All of Germany, France, and the Commonwealth. So it is that big coalition that we've kind of struggled with in the past. But at this point, I feel like our army is actually much bigger than it was the last time we fought them. We might actually be able to survive a war like that. Or potentially, the other thing too is that if they do declare a coalition war on us, it would also be fairly easy for us to just give them a couple of the provinces we just took. At this point, I kind of feel like when looking at the coalition, it's like there is sort of a trade where if we take like, I'm looking at taking something like 10 provinces right now. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11 provinces. If we take 11 now and then fight a coalition war and end up giving 2 back, that's 9 provinces. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think we should probably. I'll take 944 ducats plus 11 provinces. I just want to make sure the only thing we can't have is like Russia in a coalition against us. That would be too much. But I think we're good. Are we happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm already moving armies for Ethiopia.
Yeah, don't move them all though. We'll only need like maybe 2 or 3, right? It'd be good to.
We have 125,000 in the vicinity.
Okay.
I'm gonna ship maybe 25,000 more. I don't know.
All right, let's put you in. Oh man, Wow, the names of the provinces changed. Is this
Don't go
Vienna
like that.
is now Betch, I think. I don't know. These are like or Wienerwald. I'm not sure. No, this is Vienna here. It's got like a Turkish name now. Hilarious. Wow. Interesting.
Oh, I see what you got. Okay.
Yeah, some of the names changed. Steiermark didn't, and Wienerwald didn't, but Betch here is, I don't know how you pronounce that, but interesting. Okay, what am I going to do with these territories? Can I No, I can't make them a trade company. Assign province to client state. I don't know how client states work.
You're returning all our troops, right?
Yeah, I've got some in Germany. Shit. Okay, let me just move these back down here. Oh, you already started. Yeah, okay, I see. So I'm just kind of hesitating here as to whether I want to core these provinces or what I want to do with them. How many states is it? Actually, like 4 states that we took chunks of. We do have very good strategic territory here in terms of sealing up the Alps. We've basically got the any further northward expansion is from a strategic point of view is not really that worthwhile, I think.
Well, it doesn't help us militarily, defensively. But you could always just say, fuck it. Okay, I'm not defending it. And just defend what we have in the Alps. I'm thinking ahead in terms of taking more of the Austria trade node for argument's sake.
Yep.
Okay, where is that at? Okay.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna core it all. I think it makes sense. Yeah. Core it all.
Okay.
And we'll see.
What can we do?
What are you
Well, I'm
working on there? Okay. Let me just pay off our. Oh, we can't pay off our loans. Why are our loans? Jesus, they've gotten bigger. Okay, France is in a military coalition against us. Let's just take a look at the coalition map for a bit here. It's going to get Lawrence, Magdeburg, Trent, Münster, Memmingen, Augsburg.
okay. So let me ask a dumb question. So if we,
Oh fuck, where are these rebels? Fuck these Mara, god damn it. Mara separatists, where are they? It says they're close to enforcing their demands.
Where are they? I don't know.
That's so fucking weird. What is going on here, man?
Oh, I know where it is.
Where?
Don't worry about it. It's the piss pot little island off Ethiopia.
Okay, we got to get that though because they are going to make an independent country if we don't get there in the next like.
And who cares? We don't have an arm. We don't have a navy to get them there. Not point in getting it, right?
And there's no strait. There's no strait. Maybe.
No.
Interesting. All right.
We grabbed that as a, also ran. I know I saw that coming.
Okay.
I didn't mention to you were in the middle of the war, and who cares?
We are 2 techs away from Suez Canal, so that would be good. Once we have the Suez Canal, our naval issues will no longer be an issue. Okay.
Yeah, we just need 20,000 ducats.
Yeah, well, that's not going to be hard to come up with. I think, actually,
pouring
all
our
this
income is
it is right now,
poor,
but remember we have corruption because we're okay. We got to be very careful about this here coalition. Gonna put that.
The question I was asking, I mean, basically, if we declared war for argument's sake, this is just a mental experiment against Bologna. That means we're declaring war against the whole coalition, or can we sort of? Yeah, okay.
And their manpower pool is smaller. Actually, the coalition as it stands right now does not have as big an army as us, but it's almost at parity. It would definitely be a risky war. Sweden would join, interestingly. Excuse me. Interestingly. Yeah, it would be pretty big.
This is why I don't want to break. This is why I don't want to break our alliance with Spain. Not that they're really going to help us.
Well, we don't need to. That was the whole idea of that was to maybe try and dismantle the Holy Roman Emperor. But I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea as it stands. Yeah, let's bide our time a bit here. Send as small an army as possible to Ethiopia. Wait until the stuff cores so we can get our income back. We are definitely struggling with money. Trade income is 140, which is not great. It's weird. I feel like it is harder to make the Ottomans rich than it is to make.
No. It's just because
our army's really big.
Don't forget, No, it's because, to be frank, I think our trade income, I don't know what you've been doing on the building side. Okay. I mean, I was very aggressive in building manufactories and workshops,
Yeah, I think I built most of them.
and much more aggressive, and no, not that we need to, in terms of just buildings, period, when I played it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
What the problem is we are going not upstream, but downstream. So by going into Ethiopia, hopefully,
Yeah. Getting the Gulf of
that,
Aden.
you know, in the Gulf of Aden, we'll get a boost to our income. And
Mm.
the only problem we're going to have is we're going to not be able to probably go to Persia because they're allied with Russia.
Unless we catch them at a time when Russia won't join. We should definitely be checking regularly because it's quite possible. I've got to get some diplomats working here. Just give me a second. Neighboring countries, let's just switch to outrage countries for now. And yeah, Ethiopia is at war with Portugal and all the Portuguese Empire, which includes Australia. and like they've got Portuguese Brazil, the Caribbean. I'm Portuguese Louisiana, New Portugal, which is probably in, I don't know, the eastern United States. Portugal's had a big colonial empire, interestingly. And they are at war with Ethiopia, and Ethiopia is asking for military access, so I'm going to decline them. But this would not be a bad time to attack Ethiopia because we should definitely.
We want to seize that territory.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
probably attack them like now. You've got 100,000 troops down there. Don't send any more though, because we really do need to be very, very mindful of this coalition here. All right, I'm gonna save you one diplomat, but I need the other ones to start. Okay, Portugal wants military access to attack Ethiopia. I think we should, yeah, decline them as well. Don't make it easier for them to take provinces. Okay, so I'm gonna put 2 of these diplomats on outraged countries. And
okay, so we're poised to go. So we declaring on Ethiopia or not?
Yeah, you've got 25,000 at the straits there, but they won't be able to cross because Ethiopia has a navy. So take capital, imperialism, casus belli. All right, perfect. Now, where are the forts? God, they only have 3. Okay, so start with the forts, I think. I don't know if you're controlling the not that army. Okay. We should definitely take control of the fort that's near the strait. I sent 1 army there. And their capital is...
I don't know that you can do that. I mean...
Yes, you can. If you control both sides of the straits, you can cross it.
No, I'm talking about the size of their military. I think you probably have to keep your... Well, you're going to have to watch like a hawk.
Yeah. They don't have any allies. None. Very interesting.
No, I know. They're very vulnerable. I've known that for a while.
Yeah.
When we talked about it.
Let's put leaders in these armies. Fuck, this guy's already...
Yeah?
Okay, he's gonna have to turn around and get a leader. Just recruit 1. Alright.
I've got a 2-star down there too, right?
Where?
Okay. You've got a 3-star. It's coming.
Oh. You brought another army. Okay, alright.
Already, yeah. So, but I think we're gonna need it. I really do.
I don't know how big their army is. They're fighting. Remember, they're at war with Portugal right now. So, where is Ethiopia? I'm just looking in the ledger. I'll let you man the armies there for a second. They've only got 75,000 total.
Good.
So yeah, I don't think we're gonna have much of a problem. Rothenburg is in the coalition. Who's this? Moravi is at war with Portugal. Sure. Where is Moravi? God, Portugal's doing like Portugal is in the process of essentially conquering the Zanzibar trade node. Which the Gulf of Aden feeds. So that's kind of not good news for us. But I'm not too worried about that. Portugal's pretty weak. We could actually attack Portugal fairly easily. It's actually not such a bad thing to have territory bordering them. Gives us an opportunity to attack. What the hell's going on here? Oh, he's got a leader too. Okay, get the forts. Or you're going down the coast with 1 army.
Yeah, and I'm going to the next fort with the other.
Okay. All right. That fort is done. Let's go to...
Harar.
I'm going to Tajura there, or whatever it's called. No, go there. Stay where...
This is not
Keep them there. Keep them there.
Oh, there is a fort.
Well, it's not a fort. It's not a fort. It is the strait. If we siege that down, I think we can cross the strait.
All right, now we can gain mercantilism.
Mercantilism?
Mercantilism. God. at the expense of Spain's opinion, or we can get +10 trade steering and lose 2 mercantilism.
Sorry.
And then Spain will be happy with us.
Yeah, I mean, I would. It's better to take mercantilism. Strictly
You think
speaking.
2 points?
What's
what
our
about
mercantilism?
Our trade steering?
Our mercantilism is only 32%. It sucks.
I just don't think we need Spain in pissed offices. What is their opinion of us right now?
I don't know. We're gonna end up going. We're going to end up going to war with
150.
Them. Yeah.
Well, I know. It's just it's timing. I could care less. I don't. You know. All right. Gain the mercantilism.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay. Let's unpause.
Okay. Keep debased. All right.
Yep. Oh, which is good because we needed to pay off a loan. There we go. All right, so the provinces we really want here are, there's just a handful of them. Oh no, along the coast here, south. The 2 centers of trade from Zela to Harar, which is their capital. And then down the coast to Hobyo and that other center of trade there, Mogadishu.
And Mogadishu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's
but
worth...
you'll have to you have to connect the dots, so it's...
We don't have to necessarily,
territory.
I don't think. I think we might be able to do it overseas.
Okay. All right, Harar is done. So...
Yep, moving that army to...
No. Oh,
Kaffa.
No, let's go. No, let's... Are there no forts?
There are no forts anywhere else. If we get the 4 forts, we can just take whatever we want.
Okay.
We don't need to actually siege down the entire country.
No, that's fine. I thought that...
Okay, and also, keep in mind that, like, Crimea has, like, there's, like, 150,000 vassal troops just, you know, fucking around.
Sieging down. I know. They're sieging down everything that... I know.
Yep. We definitely want to try and get these provinces before Portugal does, too. I just want to see here what we could take already, just out of curiosity. Not that we're going to make peace right away. Yeah, it's so cheap to get these provinces, and we are able to take the coastal centers of trade without even taking connecting territory.
I assume we don't need a skill 3 statesman diplomatic reputation.
Wouldn't
cheaper.
What's our current guy? Yeah, actually, wouldn't hurt.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I actually think we can pretty much take what we want here. At this point, I don't know if it's worth continuing this. I don't see the point of taking...
One more port.
What's that? Yeah, I don't see the point of taking a whole bunch of territory from Ethiopia, though. I think we're just going to take the key trade provinces. Unless we want to have... Unless we want to, like, neighbor... You know, we don't need to neighbor anyone, because we don't need to fabricate claims anymore. We are now able to just take whatever the hell we want, basically.
Where is Portugal?
I don't know where Portugal is, but they are... They have a bunch of territory south of Kilwa that has been sieged down by Moravi, so they are in a weird war that they are sort of kind of even losing.
Okay.
So I think we should just take basically. Oops. What I think we would take.
We're only 52%.
I know, but we're not gonna like what the provinces that I would like to take only make up 14%. If you see what I'm saying.
I personally believe that we should be taking as much of the coastal strip that's part of that Gulf of Aden node as we can.
Why?
I know you just focus on the trade centers. So what are we at? We're at 43%. What are we shipping out? 11.
Yeah, if we'll be at like 80%, I think, if we take more.
So you could so you're just going to take the centers of trade.
That's what I would normally do. Just means that we can expand elsewhere.
Well, the question is where? Right now, you're just worried about governing capacity. You're going nowhere.
Well, I can turn them into trade companies, so it doesn't really work. It doesn't really matter that much. It only uses like half of governing capacity.
And The other thing, okay, so let me look again. Let's see. All right, so what is, it's a bunch of incense at the actual Horn of Africa. Everything else in that area is shit. The Misawa is gems.
Where's Misawa?
Misawa borders us.
Oh, Misawa is gems. Well, let's take that. Where is that?
That's right beside Egypt there.
I don't
What
see
the
a
hell's
gems
going on?
province there. I see slaves.
Oh, sorry. No, go down 2 provinces from there.
Oh.
Three provinces.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, way down there. Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay, so let's just go back to the. Let me just look at the peace deal again here. So where is Misawa? Here. And that's the only other province I would take. The Gems province is definitely worth taking, but everything else doesn't look that valuable, frankly. It's all fucking. It's pretty much dog shit. There's a couple gold provinces, but that's not in the trade node, and gold is just going to lead us to inflation at this point. I don't think it's actually worth taking. There's a cloth province.
No, that.
Excuse me. There's a cloth province further down here that would be worth taking. What's the terrain like? Coastline. Not that we're going to be developing here.
Okay, so show me what you're taking in the peace deal on YouTube.
Yeah, I guess you'll be able to see it if you look at the YouTube screen here. Basically, like, a bunch of... Is this the cloth province? Let me just see here. Yeah, okay. So basically, like, a bunch of ports. A bunch of the trade centers and ports and just these provinces that have valuable resources, as well as the 2 centers of trade here.
Okay, now I can see.
You know what? We need the province that gives us the access to the strait as well, so that we can walk to places. Yes. Now, obviously, we won't be able to... It might be worth making this contiguous. It's just like... The way I would do it is something like this. But it's just... You know, it ends up being a lot more costly to do it that way, because, you know, it does occur to me that we still don't have a navy that can go there. We could do a strip like this, as ugly as that looks.
Oh, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you do coastline?
Because it's more provinces in total that are all kind of garbage, and you know.
Why do you want that strip there? Is what I'm.
Well, just because I want us to be able to walk from province to province, basically. But I could do it this way. But you see how many more provinces this is? Like it's a lot. I guess we could take it all. Yeah.
The reason I'm asking why you don't around the coast is the more coastline we have, the more ships we can, more ships we can build, and I do believe you might find that they're better on the trade power front.
Yep.
When I did it before, I focused on coast.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Just double check. I mean, if you're going to do something contiguous to join things up, to me it makes sense with coast.
Yep.
And don't forget the Horn of Africa is all incense. It's not. I don't know that it's valuable now, but will be.
No, it's valuable. I mean, is it though? Let me just see here. Whoa. Yeah, that's actually, you're right. No, it's worth it. It's 3. It's okay.
Okay.
Trade value modifier. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. I think we're good. We're ready to go then. We don't need any more.
Okay. Yeah. Just do it.
Yep. We got the entire. Oh shit. No, we need one more. We need to wait till the fort's done.
Okay.
No, that makes sense.
I was kind of surprised that you were able to do what we wanted quite that quickly.
Well, they're in 2 wars at once. There we go. Okay, we should do this quickly, though, because it's quite possible that Portugal will try and take some shit from them. So, there we go. Can we take any money? A little bit? Lots. Okay, 82. This is going to contribute to our coalition, but only slightly.
It's going to actually affect the European coalition. Interesting.
Yep. Aggressive expansion just travels more far at this point in the game.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I would like to take a short break, actually. Just need to... yeah, so we'll be back in a second. That was a good war. Very productive. We now control a big chunk of the Gulf of Aden. And we will be right back. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that.
I'm back.
Okay. So, I am going to make this probably a trade company. Can't see what percentage we control yet of the... see here. Signing provinces. That's going to take a while. God, there is no fast way to do this, is there? They should put this in the macro builder, what I'm doing right now. They really should.
Yeah, at least by having coastal provinces, we'll have we'll have more
Force limit?
shipbuilding We'll have more
Oh,
force limit. We'll have
yeah.
more shipbuilding capability. I mean,
That's a
it's
good
going to be
point,
a
actually.
while.
Yeah, that's a good point. Wow, this is taking a long time here. Okay, this one, and then what's the culture up here? Yeah, okay, Sudanese. Okay. All right. Now I think I need to core everything. What's this? Oh yeah, all these Austrian states as well.
How many troops? 150, 325. Okay, good.
I think that's good.
Yeah. And we can start moving these guys back to ship them
Yeah,
to
I'll
Europe.
let you do that. Salzburg needs to be cored. What's going on up there? We're just out of power? Yeah, we're out of power. Okay. Tyrol, the estate. Oh, I didn't take the thing back. Thing off. There we go. I don't like... Oh, they're good. Okay, never mind.
Age of Revolutions.
Age of Revolutions. What did I say about what we were going to do in the Age of Revolutions?
A golden age.
Oh, Golden Age. Yeah, it's probably worth doing. We can probably do it now. Morale of armies plus 10, morale of navies plus 10, all power costs minus 10, goods produced modifier plus 10, maximum absolutism plus 5, maximum revolutionary zeal plus 10. That's cool.
We don't want to lose diplomatic power right now, do we?
Not particularly. Well, why? What's it for?
This is new trade research is heretical.
Oh, fuck. So the Mara became independent, and it's a big chunk of the coast.
What?
Yeah, so basically because of that, those rebels on that little island, they formed a nation and are now independent. So we now have to conquer them again.
Where?
We should not have let those rebels enforce their demands on that island. It's not like that island. Look in the south of Arabia. There's a new country because the rebels enforced their demands.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no. Fortunately, there's no... Oh, there is one center of trade, isn't there? Yeah, they control one of the centers of trade. That's really not good. Really not good. We're down to 12% of Hormuz, which is a bit strange, frankly.
Oh, fuck. That is just bizarre. There's nothing rational about that.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's weird that it works in that island way. We have the Reconquest. Oh, we have a truce with them too, so we have to wait. We have to wait. Where is it? Mara till 1714.
Well,
4 years.
Okay, so the question's going to come down to is what alliances do those dickheads make?
What alliances? They don't have any alliances yet, but hopefully they don't.
No.
Yeah.
That's all I'm worried about. Okay, that is a learning. I would not have anticipated.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised, but it's a very rare instance. But basically, if you leave rebels active for too long in any province, they can form the nation. They can form a nation. And so what happened here is that for some weird reason, it ended up being that island, which I don't even think Mara has cores on. So
No, when we took Mara,
that was their territory?
Yes.
Okay, so that's why the rebels spawn there. Okay. All right. Well, we'll have to wait 4 years and conquer that.
And yet, what's weird is that island is still ours. That is just bizarre. Okay, leave
Yeah.
75. We'll leave 75,000 troops down there.
Well,
We're
just
gonna need it
50,000.
in.
Just 50,000. I wouldn't leave more than that. 'Cause
75. 75. You
Sure.
can't do anything with 25.
we do have a new
I think
merchant coming from, where is it? Let's see here. Turkish Gulf of Aden Company. We have
Right.
we have a new merchant, so that's good.
So I would be putting it.
In the Gulf of Aden. Probably, or Hormuz.
Well, I'm looking.
Hormuz, we don't have the percentage.
No, I'm looking at actually Budapest.
Budapest feeds Austria, so it would be
Or
Vienna. Vienna we have 2% of. So I think Gulf of Aden is going to give us something like 15 or 20.
All right, well, let's try it. Yeah. Oh, 62%. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sorry. I thought you said it was 12%. I'm thinking, well, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right, all on pause. We got a lot of stuff to core. We got to deal with that.
Great Britain has set France as their rival. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Wait, where's that? We got to deal with that. The fuck? Where is this? Oh. There it is. Okay, more Omani separatists now. Take these guys up here. They're gonna have to go a long way. Coring the rest of Austria. We are 300 away from governing capacity.
Got lots.
Yeah. It's a fair amount. Enough to conquer a small country, basically. Or a medium-sized country. We are early on tech.
So.
Just looking at our coalition here. It looks like the Commonwealth is... I don't know if they're still in it. But once again, most of Europe is in a coalition against us. Except for Spain.
Ragusa gets rebel sentiment.
Okay.
Oh, my God's sakes.
Humanism is helping with the rebels, though. We would have a lot more if it weren't for humanism. What is... Okay. Mara, wait a second. Whoa, what's this? End hostilities between court and country. The Kishan court is devastated as their course of action. Who are their allies, I wonder? They're not allied with anyone, so as soon as our truce is done, we can just reconquer them.
Yeah.
Salzburg is a core. Getting short on generals here. Let me just recruit a couple, or at least one. I think we need an admiral for the time being. Bohemia's in the coalition. Okay, we have rebels in Ethiopia. 38 stack. Where's the 50 stack?
There's a 50.
Yeah, okay. That's good. It's got a general on it too. That's good. Send them down there.
Okay, so we do have to be careful. Russia keeps doing nasty things to us, so I suspect... I expect they're working themselves up to doing something.
Maybe.
I'm very glad, though, that England has rivaled France.
Yeah. Well, they pretty much always rivaled France. Yeah, we need to hang tight on the European expansion. For sure. Is Ajam still allied with... Oh, they're not allied with Russia anymore. Why would Russia come in?
Oh, this...
Oh, they're guaranteed by Russia. Yeah, no, that would not... it's interesting. I mean, that war would actually be winnable. We would have... Delhi would come in. We would have about 25% more troops. It's interesting. Now, I think it's a bit dangerous to do it right now, because if this coalition happens, we would be fucked. But I think we should consider it. I think we should consider it once the risk of coalition is less. I think it would be great to... Because what we would do is we would just peace out Russia as quickly as possible, peace out the Timurids, and then just conquer a fuck ton of Ajam. Mind you, the disadvantage of that is that it would, of course, give us aggressive expansion with Russia, and we could end up, we do have to be careful about having Russia in a coalition with us against us. I mean,
yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, we'll keep it in mind. What's going on here? Still more. Okay, just those rebels.
Well, the good news is that Russia has. Okay, so hang on. Who is? Right. You see, we're not going to have to worry about that from Russia. They've rivaled France in the Commonwealth.
Well, I mean, they've rivaled. Yeah, those are just the most powerful countries. But I wonder.
All right. Do we want to take the risk of unrest in Vidin? I think we can manage that.
Yep, that's fine.
It's either that or lose government reform progress.
All right, we've got.
Do you want to lose government reform instead?
Lose government reform progress. Fuck that shit. I mean, it is essentially governing capacity at this point, but like, not in a major way. Okay, I gotta get rid of those rebels in Vienna, or Betch.
Have you dealt with those? Oh, they're on the way.
They're on the way. Yep. Oh, why are these guys being idle? Give me a second here. Are they actually still doing their job? Jesus. I don't know what it is. This outraged countries one doesn't seem to work very well. It always does this thing where they just go idle after a while. Just put them back to neighboring countries.
You're obviously taking over the rebels that are trying to take our Viennese port. Okay.
Okay. These did not get assigned. Oh, Turkish East Africa company. Interesting. Oh, we did take a center of trade in the that's interesting. In Zanzibar, so we have yet another trade company. We just promote investment there. We're going to periodically have to reduce inflation, but that's okay. 2 trade companies down there. Interesting.
Now, are you doing anything like investing in them?
Not yet, but we could.
We've got a pile of cash.
Yeah, we are now making 100 a month, so our income problems have seemed to be solved. Let me just see here. There's not much that's worth building, except actually, we do have the counting house. We can build in a few provinces here. I think that's going to be the best.
There's no manufacturings worth doing.
Nope, I built them all.
Okay, then trade company investments.
No, I just did the workshops, which are going to be more valuable. I'll do the trade company investments after, for sure.
Okay. Truce with Savoy has ended.
So they've entered the coalition. Okay, this army can kind of stay in Ethiopia for sure. Just put it in a sort of horn.
I would put it near Damara.
Mm-hmm. Oh. We have an army near Mara. We only need 25k to conquer them. Okay, we got decisions and shit. We can abolish slavery, which will reduce our technology cost and our missionary strength. Yeah. And get rid of tax income and make it easier for us to be stable. Seems like the right thing to do.
Yeah, it seems like the right thing to do. I always make the decision no matter the consequence. Slavery is very bad.
Exactly. I agree. So all of our slave provinces are going to turn into something else, which is probably good because slaves are not that. Wool, cotton, livestock, wool, and livestock. Those are all of our slave provinces.
Yeah. Okay.
Ethiopia no longer has a navy, I guess, because they no longer have any ports.
Yes. Which means they can't use trade fleets.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Yeah, we definitely took the.
Okay, so what are we getting? We're getting 16.
16 what?
All right. In terms of trade out of the Gulf of Aden.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I got a lot of these counting houses to build. I think that's the best thing to build right now. We got a ton of manpower. We don't need any more force limit or anything.
Well, we
are 300 under force limit right now.
What?
240 under force limit. We don't have enough money to pay for it.
Well, here's
We can probably build another 2 armies, maybe 2 or 3 armies max. I would wait. What I'd like to do is spend some cash expanding our economy with these counting houses, and what we get military points to spend here.
okay. We're gonna get some Bosnian and local unrest
That's fine.
rather than because I don't think we want rebel armies, do we?
I don't think so.
Okay. Truce. Sind is gone. You're taking care of those pretenders.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you want 343 ducats or 50% tax modifier?
50% tax modifier. We make
So just for a year.
for a year.
Just for a year.
Yeah, that amounts to way more than 350 ducats. We make
Okay.
140 and 50 tax per month.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, a few more counting houses because they're very useful. They do give a lot of money.
The hell is that? Portugal. Okay, Portugal's finally made their way down. Smash around in Ethiopia. Fill your boots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We will want to. Well, we can do anything we want at this point, basically. But what I'm going to do is, what I'd like to do right now is just, we'll let some of this coalition stuff tick down.
We're going to take out Mara in a year.
Yeah. Which will be
June.
It'll take about a month to do that. Oh, that's a cathedral. I don't want that. I want the counting house. Okay, what's this? Rothenburg.
Yeah, it's good we did that war against Ethiopia when we did. We got the properties that we wanted, despite the annoyance.
I think the value of wool has gone up. I think it goes up late game, actually. Looking at trade goods here. Did you deal with that split? Yeah, okay. Good. Find a wool province here. What's the value of wool? Current price, 3.12.
Somebody's left the coalition. This is good. We lost a general. Truce with Hungary's ended.
I'll get us another general.
Bologna gets religious persecution. Tough shit.
Right. More production. Yeah. So I guess what I was trying to say earlier is, I mean, we'll do that war with Kilwa, but that only requires like a little 25 stack or something.
Why do you want to go after Kilwa?
I mean, not Kilwa. Sorry, Mara. Can we do that yet? I think we can actually.
In a few months.
In a few months. Okay.
June.
But what I'd like to do essentially is just spend this. We're rolling in money right now. I would like to get our income up like substantially by building some stuff. And then yeah, we'll build a
fine.
bigger army.
I guess my point. Yeah, because
actually we can build some of the army now.
Okay, it's gonna. My point was gonna be is if we actually have like 300, you said, that starts to put us in the position of being able to face off against Russia and the coalition at the same time. Like that's a huge strategic thing.
The coalition right now has the coalition has twice as many troops as us now. They've got 1 million troops.
What?
Well,
it's gone up
about 850K or so.
Okay, but my point even more is emphasized is
yeah, I think you're right.
300,000 troop build is going to completely change.
250,000. What is it here? Let me just see here. Yeah, it's about 250,000. So yeah, I
we need them now. What is?
I can build one.
Naval situation?
Yeah, you look at the naval situation while I'm gonna build the first army. I'm just gonna alternate between building armies and building.
What is the naval situation? Ledger. Bang bang.
I tend to build the buildings first because then our income stays high. Why are we on military focus?
So we're not in bad shape. Spain's got 50. France has got 46. We've got 83. So Russia's got 24. So no, we don't have to. The good news is we don't need naval investment. Now, I'm sure there's going to be, we do not want to lose mercantilism. Spain's going to not
Make
like
sure
us
our navy's
again.
up to date. Yeah, we need
But
to.
that was what.
We need to upgrade. So there we go. We'll upgrade the navy now because it'll take a while. I think it's just the transports or something, but still. No, it's the it's actually the what you call them?
Great,
The galleys.
great advisors died.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Okay, our truce with Mara has ended. I'm going to war.
Yep, do it.
Now, oh fuck.
What?
Malwa will enter the war now. Sind won't.
That's fucking weird. Why was Malwa gonna enter the war? Also, why do they have no Malwa? What is this? Malwa. Where is Malwa? Oh fuck. What a fucking hassle.
Well, no, but we can also get Delhi to go in.
Delhi will just die if they
Who
come
cares?
in. They've only got 50,000 troops. Malwa will just become even more India. Portugal took a big strip of India. That's interesting. It's almost tempting to ally them. They would ally us.
I don't know. We may as well. Delhi's disappearing.
Yes, they are disappearing.
Whether we like it or not. So, okay. Yeah, I think we should do that. It's going to be a little tricky.
We're going to have to march all the way over. We don't have... Well, actually, we can walk over the Straits of Hormuz. We're actually going to have to position... I would send 100,000 troops to Malwa. 100 or 150. We just have to be so careful right now because of the coalition. I am going to build more troops. I also think we should probably... I'm wondering at this point whether... God damn it. I'm wondering at this point whether it's not more worthwhile to... Like, it'd be really nice if we could just build the bloody Suez Canal, What I'm kind of... So we probably need to build those troops in case this coalition happens. I'm a little bit concerned about having that many troops that far away from Europe, because if the coalition declares war on us, we're basically just gonna have to run away. Like we just won't be able to fight them at all. We won't we will lose that war almost instantly. We already right now we don't have enough troops up there. Like we have a quarter of how many troops we need, or half as many troops as we need up there. Well, I've got.
Oh, I just want declare war again. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 250, 300,000, 350,000. We've got 375,000 troops in the sort of European theater here, and the coalition right now is almost twice that. So what I'm hoping is that it will not. Now Spain and England will join, which will boost it up to.
How many armies are you building right now?
I'm not building any armies. I'm waiting for our money to go up. I just upgraded our ships, but I think I should build those armies. I think we should continue to grow the economy a bit. It's really annoying to have to conquer Mara again. It's really annoying. But we can always use the nationalism casus belli to conquer them. I don't need to. We're not on a time limit for that. As much as it's annoying to lose territory like that.
Okay, we'll just chill.
I think we should, we should chill and just make sure that this coalition doesn't.
That has changed. I was afraid of that.
Afraid of what?
Spain wants to share maps.
I
just
did that already. That is so weird that it is asking you to do it too.
Technology. We're only 5% away.
Okay. Well, I'll stop.
And with that, you also get a 3-decker.
Yeah. So we got lots of money. We're making lots of money right now, and we have lots of things that we need to spend money on. So, Greece with Croatia is up.
Okay.
So
I get it.
We're gonna go to. We got new cannons. 3-deckers, which is the final ship upgrade, I think. Pretty much.
Yes.
And let's, how much to upgrade? 3,000, about 4,000 ducats to upgrade. So, yeah. All right, let's go to Royal Mortar, and I'm gonna build the armies first before we upgrade the fleet. As stupid as that sounds, I think it's necessary. I just think,
No, I agree. I
yeah.
agree.
All right, so I'm gonna build at least. I'm just start by building one. It really is gonna be,
When you say one, is that a 50
yeah,
stacker?
a 50 stack. Yeah, we are at max manpower too, so we should be building while we're at max manpower. Just see how much we can afford here. Build them one at a time. I mean, if we need to like mothball and you know, or whatever, we'll do that. But although mothballing right before a coalition war is not necessarily the smartest thing to do either, right? So, right. Boy, our manpower goes up fast.
Okay, so we haven't got any rebel risk. There's somebody attriting. Yeah, they're both in Europe.
Yeah. Funnily enough, our manpower goes up so fast now that we can have 250 tax taking attrition and still be gaining manpower, like 5,000 manpower. It's pretty funny.
Well, the reason I was asking about the other stuff is because what I'm doing is I'm going to, good. Okay, so there'll be 100,000 troops in Egypt. They're not too far away.
Okay.
We're not doing this Empress Consort, spend $1,000. No.
Don't spend $1,000.
Yeah.
I'm gonna build another army. We can afford it again here, can we? It's 800 next month, 2 months. At least just build one army at a time. Figure out how much we can afford. Crimea wants to marry us. I just did it. Military coalition is still growing.
Yeah, I see that. But with these new armies,
Yep.
first time game speed's been lowered. With these new armies, I think that will help change
I
their
bet you it
taste
was
for
lowered because of all of the units moving. I wonder.
get improved reputation. Good.
That is good. Okay, let's move this army closer to Europe. Still saving up to get the next one. How much is this costing us? Yeah, we were down to 45 per month income. I guess we're gonna have to spend it, but it's just that when our income goes down to that level, it gives us a lot less flexibility in terms of
I know.
the things like the ship upgrades. Why 49, 47, 60? I think supply limit is related to terrain, but also maybe development. I'm not sure.
Yeah, probably.
Total development, I think. Oh, we have a bunch of forts that haven't been upgraded either. Like we are not. We really just need money, man. I mean, not that it's urgent. Yeah, fuck. Some of these forts are like level. Oh, this is a shitty fort anyway. We really need to reorganize our Italian forts. Put forts on the provinces that are mountains rather than these grassland forts. Vienna also has a fort that can be deleted and moved to the neighboring province, as well as Intercarrington. Yeah.
Are we mothballed on the forts right now?
We are not. But I don't think we should be.
We should be.
Well, no, because
should.
if they declare the coalition war, that will really fuck us. Like, if they can siege down our forts in like a month, we need to spend points to go up to stability 0. Announcement of sacrifice. That's a new king, is what that is. New emperor. Interesting.
We're ignoring the Janissary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
We have a very good heir. Use the money to increase stability. Yes.
Okay.
That wasn't real money. A great advisor's died.
Let's grab inflation reduction. No, it's too expensive. National unrest. No, I don't think we have a lot of unrest. I'll go for national tax modifier for now. Tax income's actually pretty high. I mean, not as high as trader production, but still pretty high. Right. You guys are still taking attrition. That's... No. They're not. Someone must have walked over them.
No, I've been moving guys around that have been attriting. So...
Delhi wants a royal marriage. The question is, do we want a different alliance? Because they're looking pretty weak. Mind you...
I'd say no. I'd say no at this point, even though we may get into conflict with. I don't think that will break the alliance. I just don't think we need to tie ourselves to them.
Let me just take a quick
in
look
a way
at who would ally us, because we haven't looked at that in a while. Ming would ally us.
Useless.
Really? You really think that Ming is a useless ally?
Well, okay, so let's look at the tech tree. What's the good news? Okay, they're up to date with tech. This is nice. They're even ahead of Russia. Like, to me, the only reason the Ming is to put pressure on Russia. And what does the ledger say? Well, they've got a decent navy. Believe it or not, Russia's got a bigger army.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about that.
But,
Ming is not looking that big right now.
Well, they have 300,000 altogether. They must have been in some war. They have a 9K man pool. Like, what the hell is that? The good news with Russia is we got twice the manpower pool of them.
They have a bunch of tributary states too. Keep in mind that all of Malaysia, sorry, all of Indochina or you know, Southeast Asia is in Tibet. Ayutthaya,
Mongolia.
Well, Mongolia is their tributary. Yeah, Mongolia is their tributary as well. So they would be a pretty good ally against Russia for sure.
I agree with you. So I would not be royally made.
Nope. I'll get the alliance with them, and then I'll decline this. Get the alliance with Ming. And let's get rid of the alliance with Delhi. Malwa is becoming incredibly powerful, but well, not incredibly powerful, but somewhat powerful. Interesting. Is that Spain? No. Okay. Portugal is conquering India though, so that's kind of interesting.
We can purchase an ability. Loyal subjects.
Wait a second here. I wouldn't do
artillery damage.
Yeah, we want to do the military ones here. Yeah.
Artillery damage from back row. Ignore core distancing costs. Global naval engagement.
These are when they finally get good. These abilities, like pretty much all of these are good. Now obviously global naval
artillery bonus versus fort +3.
Yeah, I like that one. I like both of the artillery ones actually. Those are the two that I think are the best.
Artillery bonus versus forts. Here we go.
Yeah, I think that's probably.
Or do you want it from the back row?
Artillery damage from the back row is going to kill more enemies. Rakim.
I think we'll take that. We're going to take that right.
Rahim Babayev, welcome to the stream.
Hi, Rahim.
Right. So yeah, I think did you take artillery from the back row?
Yeah, I did because you know our issue right now with the coalition, not taking territories, it's killing troops.
Yeah,
we need every advantage.
The advantage, the sieging advantage. Where is it? Napoleonic
+3.
warfare.
Is that on the dice roll or something?
Artillery bonus versus forts. I don't know what that does actually. It's funny. I don't know if it's on the dice.
I think there's a dice roll. There's a dice roll involved.
Yeah, you're right. No, sorry. There's a dice roll. Yeah, I was looking at that with yeah, Yeah, no, I was looking at that one point. There is a dice roll in the sieging process, and so I think it is a better dice roll, which is good, which means that you're more likely to win sieges faster. I can remember actually in my last game I took that, and I can remember sieges like, being like twice as fast. So it is a very good one to take, but you're right that back row damage is better right now because we
That's
are
not.
gonna have a
We're not
manpower
expanding.
shortage. Yeah, we're gonna have a manpower
Yeah.
shortage. Like I'm just looking at, I don't have a fucking diplomat. I need to cancel that alliance with Delhi. I think Ming are going to be in. Oh fuck! Okay, you're coming back. Okay. Yeah, I think Ming is going to be a good ally. They've basically got, like, if you go to the diplomatic map mode and you click on Ming, you'll see all their tributaries. They got the
No.
Philippines. They've got like a huge, like, all Mongolia, Oirat, all those countries are part of their sort of sphere of influence, and they are up to date on tech. So it's just a huge thorn in Russia's side, basically, to have us and Ming allied.
Well, we're not. We're the way we're playing this game. We're never going to come in conflict with the Ming.
No, I don't think so. Ooh,
So
we could if we wanted to, but I don't think we want to. What I would like to do is, how are we doing on force limit here? I could build another army. We are just not making enough money to support a larger army than this, though. 600,000 is about as much as we can pay for. I have level 1 advisors, like, it's not a good scene. We also need to update our navy. I think 600,000 is where we're going to have to sit for now.
okay.
Which means we're 200,000 short of the coalition, but keep in mind, Spain and Ming and Great Britain are allied with us. So if they declare an offensive war on us, they'll be fighting Ming and Great Britain and Spain and us, which the coalition is not big enough to fight. So I think we're safe on the coalition front now. I don't necessarily think we should rush into a war, except what's going on with this Mara thing here.
No.
Or Mara, or whatever it is. Malawa would join. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of our alliance with Delhi. Forgot, because I'm wasting diplo points here.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it doesn't. They're not really gonna help that much. In fact, wait a second. What just happened? Something revolution happened in Ming. I closed it without looking at it. Let me just see here. Which one is it? Political map mode, revolution map mode. What is this? Center of the revolution in Luoyang. So there's a center of the revolution in Luoyang. That's interesting. So the French Revolution.
They start to get pretty unstable this time. Yeah. Anyways.
Well, no, this is like the French Revolution is sort of happening in China, which is a bit weird. It's a bit weird because the tech. You know what it is? You know what it is actually? A lot of. Wait, what's the institutions? Oh fuck, we have an institution to embrace. Fuck me. The Enlightenment happened in Moscow. God damn it. We are just so short on money. It is concerning. Well, okay, well, let's mothball.
Yeah, you got a mothball.
Yeah, mothball and lower funding. We're not actually drilling either. What's our... Oh, our professionalism's pretty good. Yeah.
I've been taking a lot of professionalism events.
That's good. Let's mothball and put our army funding down to 60%. I want to make 100 ducats.
Yeah.
Per month, because yeah, we have to. We're gonna have to take loans. Actually, we gotta get that. What's our tech penalty right now? 17%. Fuck, I have not been paying attention to that. Okay, let's.
I missed it.
Let's take some
I was
loans.
too focused.
Well, you know what? I think it was actually from last week. I think we just forgot. I'm gonna just loan until we get it. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of an expensive way to do things, but.
Oop.
Boom. Okay. And let's lower the army maintenance to 50% for now, like 55. Get some money. I'm gonna upgrade the fleet right away. Oh, can I? No, let's pay off the loans first. But we certainly can't get the army any bigger.
France is no longer a valid rival.
Interesting. Nobody is a valid rival. We are too powerful. I think it has to do with our army size. Oh, wait. No, Russia. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing.
But to be honest, what's in the back of my mind is, despite this coalition, I think we're getting closer and closer to being offensive in Europe, believe it or not.
I think so. I think so. I just would not want to fight all these countries. Would not be fun. Would not be my preferred way to. And those coalition wars are really brutal. They really are. They're very punishing because you can't
I know you can't piece out.
you can't piece out the individual countries. Okay, let's pay a loan.
Brandenburg's Holy Roman Emperor.
Interesting. They've got a new elector now, Trent. Landslut, Nuremberg. Man.
We're positioned to crush a revolt in Austria.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, the coalition's falling apart. Okay, good. Coalition is falling apart.
Okay, you've got your revolt there. Stop the clock for a second there.
Yep. Yes, so the coalition just fell apart. Trent.
Commonwealth just sold a province to Austria. France left the military coalition.
Yeah, no, the coalition just fell apart. I don't know why you're seeing it now, but you're just seeing it now. But
it's all of them. Okay, I thought it was others.
Okay, not all of them. There's still like 3 countries in it, but it basically just fell apart. Probably because it wasn't big enough. It wasn't big enough. As soon as we allied Ming, it wasn't big enough, and it wasn't going to get big enough. So that's good. That gives us a big... France is down to 18 aggressive expansion.
Well, that says to me we can take Italy.
Yep. Now, if we take Italy, we'll be right back where we were in terms of coalition, but that's fine. What would we want to take? What's the trade situation here? Man, I am just not sure that moving to Venice was a good idea. I mean, I think it ultimately was. I think it ultimately was, simply because... Wait, what's this? Let's see here. Yeah, we are getting 27 directly from Alexandria. We only have 78% of Alexandria. What's going on there? I just never expanded. I didn't expand the trade centers down here. Yeah. Let me just go to put Benghazi to level 2. We do have loans to pay, so I won't fuck around too much with that, but 78% of Alexandria. Basically the way to get rich...
That's actually, believe it or not, that's actually pretty good.
Yep. And what I was going to say...
Alexandria is the hardest one to dominate.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What I was going to say is that I should probably expand the centers of trade in Aden, because yes, we're leaking in Ragusa. Ragusa is a big problem trade-wise, but we can go Gulf of Aden, Alexandria, Venice directly. Right?
Jesus Christ, we're losing 33 ducats there. That's just sick.
Yeah, I know. And some of that we're getting back from our vassals, well, mostly from Hungary. Actually, hang tight. Did I make them transfer? Did I make Transylvania transfer trade? Yeah, they are. They're diverting trade. So we're getting. I can make Hungary divert trade too. Oh no, yes. They already are. Yeah, so we were getting a little bit of that back. From our vassals, but essentially it is, there's basically a lot of people trading in Ragusa. If you look at the list of countries currently trading in Ragusa, like Commonwealth, Brandenburg, Papal States, Augsburg, Austria, Florence, 3 leagues, like there's just a lot of competition there. Venice, we have 88%. So I think overall we're probably making more trade income than we would if our center of trade was If our center of trade was Constantinople, but hey, I gotta say, Venice is not the English Channel node. It is just not. I recently did that Anglophile game, and man, the English Channel node is so much better. So much better. There's so many sources of trade that you can get there. Did I? Yeah, okay, I funded the army. Killing the rebels. Thank you. Okay.
I'm going to take the chocolate because manpower recovery speed plus 10%. I'm going to give up. I'm not going to get more mercantilism or legalism.
Well, I mean,
I think we want
mercantilism is really important, but do whatever you feel is right. Mercantilism is very important. We are at 36%, which is painfully low. That's part of the reason why we're losing. We want to talk about why we're losing trade income. In Ragusa.
Right, I took it. I took it.
Let me just see here. I'm curious, actually. Country trade comparison. Let's just. I've got a. What the fuck? I'm gonna look at this here. I'm curious. Mercantilism. Oh yeah, so Britain has 78% mercantilism. They usually have the most. Qatar has 33%. Lubeck, Bologna. We're actually not that. Oh, wait a second. I'm looking at the wrong thing here. Yeah, we're not that bad. We're not that bad. Bologna 41% though. That's not good. Lubeck 43. It doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to get it higher. We're not competing with Britain anywhere. If we were, we would be losing all of our trade, because they are like just much better at trading than we are. Okay. All right.
Okay.
We gotta pay off loans. We got to think about maybe invading Italy. Let's just take a look at who would fight us if we did. So really,
Okay, if we go at Bologna, it's just Papal States in the Savoy, for so we'd be dealing with 100,000.
yeah. Now here's the thing. Whatever we do here, we're going to get another coalition war. So we have one shot at this. So the best thing for us to do is to have the biggest war possible. Obviously that we can kind of survive. And to... Because I would like to attack Florence, actually. That's the other thing.
That would bring in Augsburg, Frankfurt, and Brandenburg. So that would mean...
There's no overlap between
60, 100...
Bologna and well,
no.
it tells you how much they'll be, right? It says it'll be about 100,000.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the trade nodes. Florence has 2 trade nodes, 2 provinces, 2 trade nodes, which is pretty good. Obviously, Bologna would be a good one as well. We would basically just conquer them. That's 4 provinces. I think we should do Florence, get them out of the way.
Yeah.
Or, well, Croatia's not really worth anything. As much as I want those 2 blue dots off the map, Croatia is not really a concern. It does not have trade centers or anything. Boy, we do not have up-to-date forts. God, that's annoying. Okay. Let's do Florence first and see if we're able to get away with doing another war afterwards. That's what I would do. Because we, because it's not gonna take too long to cool down from this war. So let's imperialism casus belli. We're missing an advisor. Okay, I'll get the advisor. Let's take God, useless discipline. I don't need to call Sweden in. Okay, let's get one on that fort and one on that fort. Leaders. Just put leaders on these 2 armies. Okay, and then let's take this army.
Get it.
And I'm gonna go siege down. Is that rebels? No. Augsburg needs to be sieged down, and then send an army up to there, and that should be good for now. Just on pause. Truce with the Timurids is over. Just stack wipe the Sienese army. Ooh, that's actually a pretty big battle. Which we are winning. Ish. Ooh, we're actually going to lose that battle. Okay, I need to bring some more troops up.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are you doing?
Well, I'm just, honestly, it's not a big deal.
You broke the stack.
What are you talking about? Just going to retreat. I didn't break anything. I just stack wiped 1 army, and then now I'm moving up more. I'm going to concentrate 200,000 or so up here. Where are the rest of our troops?
Yeah.
Oh, they're down here. Okay, just move them up just in case. It's not they don't have a big army. It just so happened that I had 1 isolated 50 stack that got hit by their entire army. So it happens. All right.
This is due to a lack of preparedness.
Yeah, but it's
Rushing.
I don't prepare for wars that are like that. Like if they have less than like a third of my
excuses.
Yeah, there's just no point in preparing for this. Okay, here we go. Let's get you over here. We need to like fortify everything up here properly. It's gonna drive me nuts. I want more money. Sucks being poor in this game.
Yeah, and we've got 10. Don't forget, we got 10,000 in loans. So.
Yeah, I know. Which was necessary, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Right. I've got about 175,000 moving towards these armies here. Kill, kill, kill. Is there a leader here? Yes. Oh, fuck. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get there on time. Thank you. There we go. Costly, but effective. We have so much manpower. Like, we are like unable to use the amount of manpower we have. It's insane. Okay, let's somewhat more cautiously siege down here. Alright, so that's all set up with a largely big enough army here. What is this? Conform to template. And not separate out these guys. A little bit less attrition. Not that it even matters at this point, honestly. It's hard. At this point, it's basically hard keeping our manpower below maximum. We're just producing so much. Oh, Croatia finally left the coalition.
Yes.
Once I get Augsburg out of this alliance here. Ooh, actually Holland is in it. Holland and New Holland. Holland has colonies too, apparently. Or it could just be a tractor brand. I'm not sure. Okay, these guys are out. Augsburg.
Is Trent in? Who's in?
Wait a second. We
No.
should take a province from Augsburg. Control more of Vienna. Just one. Yeah, there's the one province of Munich. We can take Munich from them.
Yeah.
It is going to reignite the coalition immediately. But again, I don't think that coalition's big enough anymore. Yeah, just one province from them. 51 aggressive expansion. Well, whatever. Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Let's take
Who did you just conquer?
Well, I'm going to take Munich.
It's Augsburg. It's Augsburg. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to take Munich from them because it's a level 3 center of trade in the Vienna node, so it is going to help us stop this trade from heading north out of. Yeah, if you look at it this way, actually, if we can control more of Vienna, we can like, you know, at this point, if you look at it this way, like 32 is going up to Budapest. Only 17 is going north out of Budapest. That 38 is coming back through Vienna. So if we can put a merchant in Vienna. Where could we take a merchant from? Crimea is pretty good. Basra is. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, we don't have good control of Basra. I haven't invested enough in trade over there. We're just not making enough money. Really annoying. Okay, who's left? Brandenburg, Frankfurt. Wow, there's actually a fair number of them. Okay.
So you're going to keep it going?
Oh yeah. I'm going to go up to... Okay, no one's exiled. Let's go up to... Oh, I already sent one up to Brandenburg. Hilarious. Okay. You go up there. And where else? Frankfurt. Is Rothenburg in this? No. Oh, Holland, Dutch West Indies, and New Holland. Okay, we're not going to siege down the Dutch West Indies. We're just going to siege down Holland.
Going to go all the way to Hull. Okay.
Yep, we got it. We got it. No choice. Frankfurt, I did, and Brandenburg, they're on the way. Who else here? Nuremberg. Nuremberg is, where's Nuremberg? Must have already sieged it down. Nuremberg is, like, South Germany, right? Oh, yeah, Crimea is on it. Okay, send you there. You can just hang out there. Okay.
Industrialization.
Shit. So does that mean we are once again taking a tech penalty?
No, it's coming. No.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
It's signaling that it's going to happen.
Have we got coal yet? No, we don't. What do we need for this to change to coal? I'm trying to remember. Enlightenment. We need the Enlightenment. Why is the Enlightenment not present? Wait a second. Oh, it is though. But wait a second here. Didn't we already do the Enlightenment? We just... Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. Yeah, we should have been more on the ball with that, because if you look at the institution map mode, Florence, no. I'm not making you peace. If you look at go to the economic map modes and go to the institutions map mode, you will see that while we have, you know, what is it called? While we have embraced the Enlightenment is not reached all our provinces yet, and most notably, it has not reached our coal provinces. So until it reaches, we've got one coal province in Kosovo, and Hungary also has a coal province. So unfortunately, we can't use it. We should probably take that province from Hungary. Damn, I should have looked at that. Yeah. Also, we should take a province from Transylvania too, because they got coal. We need to own those coal provinces. Where else is there coal?
Well, can you not just force them to cede the provinces?
Yes, we can. Maybe. I don't know if we can do it if they're March. I'll have to check. It will also make them disloyal, which is a shame, but it's important. I would take a coal province over a vassal any day. It increases our entire. Where are the other ones? We have one in Imereti. That's going to be a coal province. And I'm just trying to find if there are any other kind of near our borders. Not really. We need those two in Hungary and Transylvania. There are also... I should have been looking at this earlier. There's one in Poland that we could grab. It's only 2 provinces away. But having even 2 of them, 1, 2, 3...
It's going to make a huge difference on our production.
Yeah, it's going to make a gigantic difference on our production. And that is going to solve our income problems. This is what I'm driving at here. It's going to take about 10 years for the Enlightenment to spread there. I don't know how fast it's spreading, actually. Let's take a look. Is that Nuremberg? Where are you? Yeah, we're not gonna like conquer them or anything. Okay. All right, and who else is left? Basically, Brandenburg, Frankfurt, and Holland. We're sieging Holland, yeah. Okay.
I thought we'd already done Brandenburg. Nope. Oh, it was Augsburg. Okay.
Augsburg, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, you've played more in Europe, Dad, and your Holy Roman Empire.
No, it's just that I was ignoring a Brandenburg army, and
yeah.
Anyways, that's why.
Yeah. Okay, a revolt. Interestingly enough, there are tons of foreign troops there. I almost want. Oh, Holland! I see. Holland is sieging down Crimea. Of course they are. Because why wouldn't they?
They always go after Crimea.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering. Can we get Holland out of the war just by sieging down?
Coal and iron are now more likely to trigger industrialization event.
Okay, interesting.
Good.
Cool.
Choo-choo. Yeah, we're getting base production in
Frankfurt.
Unterkärnten. Yeah.
Unterkärnten? That's in Austria?
Yeah. Yeah, and we own it.
Mm-hmm. Just again, yeah. So really the 2 provinces we need are... Oh, yeah, we need to get Croatia too. We need Transylvania. We need Hungary to give us their coal province, and Transylvania as well. Can I just... Yeah, well, okay, after this war is done, we'll look at that. Because I think let me just see if the Enlightenment's already there, because that's... Yeah, one of them, Hungary already has the Enlightenment, and it's already a coal province. Man, there's a bunch of coal provinces. 1, 2, 3, just north of the Carpathians, actually. Basically on our border, almost. And they are in the Commonwealth. If we were to declare war on the Commonwealth, we could take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6, 7 coal provinces, which would make us like pretty much the world leader of coal, except depending on...
Spain wouldn't come in, Papal State would come in, Sweden would come in. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that would be the next European war that made sense. For sure. Just because now that I think about it, I mean, sure, controlling the Genoa trade center is fine and dandy, but having 7 coal provinces more is better, much better. Okay, so let me just see here. I'm just looking at technology and stuff. We're good. Who's out now? Brandenburg. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna take money from them again. Okay, what else now? I'm just waiting on Holland. Is that siege done? No, it's not. Okay.
Malwa said its rival is France.
That's foolish. Holland. Give me 432 ducats and 10% of your income. 10% of Holland's income is probably pretty high, actually, believe it or not, because they have a substantial number of colonies, and probably decent trade income. Just bringing these armies back. Who's left? Oh, just Florence. So, let's just take a look at the impact of... Oops, gotta wait a day. Gotta wait 21 days, even. Okay. So, conquering... Oops.
What?
There we go.
I'm
Conquering Florence. Yeah, coalition. Coalition for sure. Just taking a look at who the countries are. France is not in it, interestingly enough.
Who else is in it?
Just Germany. Just the German countries, basically. Oh, and Ethiopia.
Who cares?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's take all their money, too. Right. That's going to help a lot. Two centers of trade. 2 centers of trade for sure. Oh, let's put those in our trade company. That's going to really help. Oh, we can't.
Okay.
Why can't we put them in the trade company? We have to take them out of the Holy Roman Empire first? No. Interesting. Interesting. So I think it might be because they're in the Holy Roman Empire, or maybe they're too close to us or something. I don't understand how this mechanic works sometimes. Let me just take a look here. If you look at the geographic map mode and you go to subcontinents. Interesting. Eastern Europe, or Western Europe and Eastern Europe. Our home continent is Eastern Europe. But... Oh yeah, okay, we could actually, anything in Turkey we could put into a trade company, hypothetically.
Anything in Turkey?
Well, yeah, because it's considered the Levant. So the map mode you want to look at is the subcontinents one. So basically, our home continent is Eastern Europe. Western Europe is not, I think, part of our continent. But what I'm wondering, what I don't understand now is why I can't put Florence in there, and I think it might be because it's part of the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, that must be it. That must be it. Yeah. Can we? Well, in a truce with the Emperor. Okay, we also have a truce with the Emperor. Okay, interesting. We should probably remove all these provinces from the Empire at some point. Not that it's going to make a difference at this point.
Okay, so just stop for a second instead of running the clock.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in desperate need of money. You have coal, so can we build factories yet?
Furnaces? No, because the coal is... We don't actually have coal yet. The Enlightenment has not made its way. We have 1 coal province in Kosovo, and 1 coal province in Imereti, and the Enlightenment is not there, so it can't turn into coal. Once the Enlightenment gets there, it turns into coal.
In Kosovo. So where is Kosovo? There it is.
Kosovo and Imereti, which is in the Caucasia.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying institutions. So how far along are we?
Look at the institution map mode.
Yeah, I am.
And you can see the parts that don't
42. 42.9%.
In Kosovo, and yeah, it's gonna take. Oh, Imereti has it. No, 0%. What the hell's this map mode is fucked. Oh, Enlightenment 0%, 11%. Oh, I see that. Okay, Imereti doesn't even have the previous one, or no, it's just 0%. Okay, I see, it's 0%. I see how this map mode works. It's a bit confusing. You can see there's a lighter green color if you look at Russia. That's saying that the
Yes.
previous institution, so they have manufactories, right? It's
Right.
interesting. I was going to say something earlier. Because when the human player plays the Ottomans, because we tend to keep up in tech, it means that the institutions spread faster across Asia. So if you look at the tech level of like India and Ming, usually they would be a bit behind the Europeans and Ottomans, but the tech spread across the world has been much more even because we are so powerful. Because the
Yeah.
tech spreads through proximity, right? As well as the institutions. So it's interesting. It's interesting. If you're a European player and you thump the Ottomans, then you can literally kind of thump them into the Stone Age and prevent the tech and the institutions from spreading as quickly. Because I found that some weird things happened. Like in my previous game, the Enlightenment happened in India, which is pretty wild. So anyway. Yeah, it gets a bit weird. The institutions I think are, in my opinion, more one of the
Okay, so just
more difficult
stop
parts
for
of the
another
game.
second.
Yep, sure.
So,
What else are you looking at?
okay, so then what do we got these furnaces?
What's
Because
that?
what do we got to do to get these furnaces? Because that's the plan, right?
There's nothing we can do except wait. We could hypothetically we could actually spend some Diplo mana. Where is the province? I can do it in Kosovo. I'm not going to do it in the other one because there's no progress there, right? So let me just sorry, institution map
But
mode.
what about taking provinces and
Taking provinces where? In Poland? It's not even
yeah.
present there yet. They don't have it yet. So
Okay.
yeah, what we should do? Oh yeah, we can take provinces from Transylvania. I will try and do that. Let me just where is it? Let me just find that province, Kosovo. I'm going to put a bunch of production into it. Okay. That will help. What's our tech thing here? Do we need?
Because where I'm driving at here is we've got a huge amount of loans. We're not earning a lot of income. And we're going to have to build furnaces cost the same as manufactories.
Yep, we may
If
have
I'm
to build.
not
We may have to
mistaken.
take a loan to build one of those, and that will. The furnace, I think, will increase our income by like a lot. Like production. What is it? What does it do again? Let me just look at the goods produced modifier 5% plus 5%. Well, I'm just trying to remember how this is all calculated here. Goods produced times the value of the good. Where's the goods produced here? Copper, current price, production. Where does it say goods produced? So take a province like this Uskut province here. I'm just looking at what's the production income we get. 1 point. It's goods produced times value plus trade efficiency bonus. So yeah, it's going to increase. It's going to increase all of our production by something like 5%. Our production income, having one of them will, which amounts to 5% of 250 per month.
Okay. And so we can build a furnace per coal resource, right?
Yes, and also keep in mind, well, first of all, building furnaces makes it more likely for us to have the industrialization spawn in our territory, and also keep in mind that furnaces, because it increases goods produced across our empire, it will also increase the value of our trade, all of our trade, across the entire empire.
Okay. So
Possibly not including trade companies. I'm not sure about that.
so
I'm not sure.
okay, so what does a manufacturing cost us to build?
The furnace?
Like the furnace, what will it
512.
cost us to build?
512. 512.
Is that all?
Yep. It's pretty cheap.
Okay. And you said there were 5 coal provinces we could get from, right?
Well, no, there's Kosovo and there's Imereti right now. Let me just see if I can steal one from Transylvania here, because that one's ready to go, I think. Seasland. Which one is it? Let's make sure I grab the right one here. It's Hunyad. Okay. They don't have it yet, actually, but Hungary does. Hungary. Seize lands. Samoji. It's going to... Liberty desire will increase by 120%. They may rebel against us. I wonder whether that's worth it.
Well, what tricks can you
Wait
do
a second,
to
wait a second. What if we just annex Hungary? What if we just, like, properly... How long would that take?
They're at 166. It won't take long.
Well... Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Influence
That's going to be easier. Because if I take that province from them, I think there's a fairly substantial chance that they will... you know, revolt against us and draw us into some fucking war. You know, people will start supporting their independence and it'll just turn into a big mess. Get to free up a diplomat here. Yeah, looking at the coalition map mode, it's looking not that bad. Certainly we're one war away from having the same coalition again. Although that coalition is becoming less and less frightening, basically. Just looking at... And we don't seem to have ticked off Spain or Britain so far. That's pretty good. Russia's no longer a valid rival.
Wow.
Yep. So that means... What does that mean? We have no rivals. We are unrivaled.
Okay, so we have a choice. Base production in Ferrara, Baghdad, Sheer, and somewhere else. Local unrest plus 8%, or local unrest goes down. Tax modifier gets plus 15. I don't know.
I would take the... Wait a second. Base production in how many provinces?
4.
Or a plus 15 global tax modifier?
No. Local.
Oh, take the base production. We need the money, and we can thump rebels. I mean, what is it? It's a few. Okay. It's a handful of provinces with rebels. Not a big deal. What's the deal with this Mara situation here? I think it's time for them to not be a country anymore. No, the other one wouldn't join. Let's do it right now. The other... Yes, Malwa won't join, so it won't... Like, honestly, we could have defeated Malwa. It just kind of, like... It just kind of makes me tired thinking about...
I'm declaring as we speak.
Okay, I'll let you do it. It just makes me tired thinking about...
And what are we doing? Reconquest?
Just go with... what's better, actually? Reconquest is 25% aggressive expansion. Nationalism is... There is 50%. Go with Reconquest.
Nationalism.
It's prestige versus cost. If you hover over them, 25% aggressive expansion, 100 prestige, and 75% cost. Whereas, so Reconquest is less aggressive expansion. Nationalism is more prestige. We are pretty much maxed out on prestige. I would rather not take aggressive expansion for reconquering territory.
Okay, so we'll take Reconquest.
Now we don't have an army. We only have 25 stack there, but they only have 2,000 troops.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right. We're just going to go to that fort. And there's another fort over there. So, just one at a time here. Yeah, I want us to make money and I want us to build the Suez Canal. It's kind of a good way to finish off the campaign, you know? Also want that siege bonus from the little age bonus thing there. Okay, you go down to this fort now. Already 30% war score. Oh, look at that. They're building troops. They can't have that much manpower, though, so... Oh, shit, we were at max something. Pause. Okay, we were at max military points. We have low legitimacy, I'll just spend it on that. How do we get low legitimacy? I wonder. Probably a good idea to do that at this point. Disloyal estates, also. Did you take an event that got us disloyal estates? Not that I care. Not that I care. I wonder how that happened.
Oh, I might have done that. I might have done that.
Disloyal. About it.
Where are the estates at? 28%, big deal.
Yep.
It'll be back.
Yep. No, it's fine. Guaranteed demi-autonomy. And the land rights. Yeah, we're just keeping the land rights because the governing capacity. Every little bit we need. Okay.
Do we have any
Oh,
embargoes on right now that we shouldn't? No, it's telling us that. Okay.
we have 89 absolutism.
Okay, so let's
Cool.
just take a look at now. Back to this, where did my point is, if we put a merchant collecting in Genoa,
I'm gonna keep this war
we're
going while you talk, but yes, go on.
we're at 34%. There's 76 ducats there of trade. We should get a pile of money.
We're at what percent?
33, 34.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea to collect there. The question is, yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. I think you are correct. Can't take the merchant out of Crimea, unfortunately.
There's a 50% cheaper trade efficiency merchant available.
The trade efficiency? Yeah, take that guy. We need money.
Skill 2.
Oh, I never hired that other guy. Okay, skill 2. Oh, he's
Yeah.
5 gold. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, take him. Yeah, that's good. That is useful.
Okay.
That siege
Siege
is done. Okay, I'm trying to do 3 things at once here. You need to go and try and defeat them before they... What do I need here? How much war score do I need for all this?
Yeah.
Give me all of it. Okay, I just need to basically defeat their army. Only need... yeah, we only need about 20 more points here, so I might win that siege. It's fucking annoying. Trade good in Kosovo changed to coal. Excellent. I'm gonna build that right away because we need it.
Okay.
Even though we have loans and everything, it's definitely worth building the furnace before paying off the loans. We have. Oh yeah, this is the one in Hungary. Never mind. Okay. Thankfully, we never built a manufactory there because it was a gold province. It's also going to reduce our inflation, which is oh shit. Our inflation is 7%. I'm going to lower
Spend
that.
midpoints.
Yeah. That's just increased our income substantially. Yeah, it's because of all the trade companies. Trade companies increase inflation. All right.
Okay.
Ah, fuck. They won their siege. What a hassle. Oh, you've got another army coming down there? Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Ultimately, another 25 stack would have done it, but it's annoying. They built a bit of an army to fight a bit of a war. Looks like Hungary's got them. I think they're like 16 techs behind or something. Not sure how that works actually. Oh no, they get our tech level. They got our technology when they broke free, assholes. Nope, Mara, you're giving us everything. So let's just... Yeah, I just need to win this siege. Possibly not even. There you go. That should actually do it. Just that battle.
Poop.
Okay. There we go. Full annexation and all their money. Does contribute to our coalition, unfortunately, but we do not have a choice. They need to... Oh, more rebels, more rebels. Mari separatists. Don't let them win. Okay. Our income... Well, okay, their income, we get a bunch of money from them. God, we have a lot of provinces. Okay. Let's see here. There we go. This can be a state again. Oh, I can't believe I have to fucking call.
Our income's up to 232 now.
I'm not sure that that's true. I have a feeling.
Oh, that's because of the...
Yeah,
Our trade
the
income's up
peace.
to 183, though.
Yeah, I'm not stating Florence because I want to... When is our truce with the Emperor done? It's fucking annoying. Who is the Emperor? Augsburg? Or Brandenburg?
Brandenburg. It was Brandenburg.
Brandenburg. Okay, our truce with Brandenburg is done. I gotta look into this here. A little bit of administrative stuff. Oh, in 7 years. Okay. So I'm gonna have to look at that annoying blue flag logo for 7 years. Oh, Muscat as well. Okay, Muscat can be a state.
Okay, so
Yes.
so just listen.
Yep.
If we go to war against Milan, yeah, easy war, about 100,000 or so. Papal States and Savoy are the only people who'd be involved, unless there's a coalition that comes in. And it does have a.
Are you talking about Bologna?
No, I'm talking about Milan,
Why would we go to war with Milan?
center of trade.
Interesting.
Um,
Right, because we own Genoa.
and
Be a bit of a hassle because we'd have to go around. We'd have to ship troops. But that's not a big deal. Yeah, we can do that.
my point is this, though. We still haven't done anything about the trade center in Genoa. We need to be collecting there.
Oh.
Question is who do we take?
The guy from Crimea. Gulf of Aden. What's going on in Aden? How much are we actually moving there? It's 14.7. Crimea is 15. So technically, it's probably better to take the guy out of the Gulf of Aden, actually. Yeah. Of course, increasing the value of...
There's only 2 hops from Gulf of Aden. There's like 3 or 4.
There's 3 hops from Crimea.
Crimea,
Constantinople, Ragusa, Venice.
Okay, so we're going to recall this merchant.
I think we should take the one from Crimea because more of that trade is being lost in Ragusa. Alexandria is a straight shot to Venice, and we have more of that. We're up to 82% in Alexandria. Yeah.
Okay, so let's just check our numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Our trade right now is basically 184. So recall the merchant from Crimea.
And send it to. And
it will take a few days for him to.
Okay.
How many days will it go?
He's back.
Stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Collect.
So collect from trade.
Collect from trade and yeah, okay, you got it. All right. Sorry, we're both doing the same thing at the same time. It's a bit weird. All right. Yeah, we'll see what how much he collects. The thing is, it's not our main trading city, so you get a little bit of a penalty to collecting, but we'll see what the amount is. If it's less than 15.
Okay, he's there now.
So wait a month. 29. Yeah, it's better. It's better. Okay. And that's good because that also means that we're getting part of the trade that we're losing. There's 5 ducats out of Alexandria that are going there. There's a lot of trade going there, and we're getting a chunk of it. So that is good.
Yeah.
Let me just...
Why has the trade percentage gone down to 20%?
I'm not sure. Interesting. Okay. I wonder whether it's because we... Oh, wait a second.
What?
Whoa. Fuck, there is like a macro builder way to assign provinces to a trade company.
Oh, Jesus, you so confused me.
No, it's not in the macro builder. Sorry, it's just click on Genoa. So
we're only making about 4 more a month.
But wait, just click on Genoa. There's a button in the top left corner that says assign provinces to trade company. So I can assign all of our provinces in this trade now to a trade company. I just want to see what happens if I do that. Yeah, it's going to... It's going to... I don't know if anything actually got added. Let me just see here. Oh, it did. That's interesting. It added Pisa and Florence, even though they're part of the Empire. I thought I had to get them out of the Empire first. What's going on? Interesting. I think it took them straight out of the Empire because I added them to a trade company. Interesting. That's kind of a neat hack. Okay. That's going to help. That's going to help, for sure.
So run another month.
Yeah.
And then stop, because we're going to go to war against...
someone.
Oh, we're gaining.
24%. Yeah, it's a very competitive node, right? Spain has a center of trade in it. That would be the other country to attack, would be Spain. And because the center trades that are left are essentially... One of them's in Savoy. Or no, the Papal States, sorry. What is it called? What are they calling us?
Milano.
Acisi. Which is Aix-en-Provence. Acisi, or is it... No, Avignon? Yeah, it's Aix. It's the Italian word for X is Acisi. That's hilarious. Oh, I didn't know that. And then Milan. And then Milan and we have Genoa. Those are the two others. So Milan, Acisi, and the other province that we want is Palermo in Sicily. Those are the most important provinces in the trade node. Although I think for the Genoa trade node, you pretty much want to conquer all the provinces. I think so. So
Yes.
you were hoping to declare war on Milan right now. Is there? I just want to look around and see if there's anything else that's kind of more crucial. I don't think there is. Oh fuck! Kill the rebels. Yeah, I don't think
Okay,
there's.
okay, and where are we at? Oh, are we annexing? We can annex.
Annex Milan. Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
no,
much that.
Hungary.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, good. That I knew there was something we had to do before declaring war. Okay, good catch. All right.
I've got it.
You got it. Okay,
Okay,
good. How long is that going to take?
Probably 20,000 years.
It's going to take 8 years. Okay, that's not so bad. We can wait 8 years. We've got one furnace going up already. Let me just double check the furnace situation on the other side here, and then we'll take a brief break. I just want to take like a 2-minute break, and then we will go to war and conquer more of Italy. What do I need here? Economic institutions. Boy, that's slow. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. Immoreti. No, actually, it's only a couple provinces away. It's only a couple provinces away. And is our first furnace done yet? Or is it still being built? No. Oh, it takes a long time. Fuck, it takes like a few years. Okay. Alright, that's good. And Transylvania, have they got the institution yet? Because I might just grab their province too and get that furnace being built. Sorry. Economic. Institutions. Not quite. Not quite. But it's 75% there, so I don't want to take the province yet. I'll wait until they've actually got it. So okay, let's take 5, and then we'll do this war, and that will be fun. We'll get more of Genoa. We can certainly afford to be a little bit more aggressive. All right, be right back. Alright, I am back. Oh, I'm getting feedback from you. Dad? Oh, I guess he's not there. It was very faint feedback. guess if I talk quieter, it won't happen. All right. Are you back? Oh, doesn't sound like it. We'll wait a second here because we're gonna declare war.
I'm back.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I was getting slight feedback from you, but it was probably just, I think your headset, it was probably just the sound coming through it, not being insulated by your ears. Okay, we're drilling.
Yeah, so you got to undrill. Let's do this right.
Yeah, well, I'm just looking at, yeah, for sure. You know, if we declare on... Oh, Bologna rules over Milan, so we have to declare on Bologna. I'm kind of I'm kind of tempted to declare on Bologna, and that brings in Milan, Papal States, and Savoy. So we could potentially take a center of trade from the Papal States as well.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I misunderstood.
Okay, so let's. So I've undrilled those armies. We've got like 300,000 in the vicinity. So I'll just move I'll just move the undrilled armies back, and move the armies that are in good shape forward, and declare war now, because there's no, like, actually, let's move this army down there and try and stack wipe that, the Bolognese army. Okay.
We need a leader on it.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Make air a leader command, yes.
We have Mari separatists still. Okay, I'm dealing with them. Okay, good. All right. And there we go. So we got a leader there. Okay, good. Declare
That's
on Bologna.
Air.
Yep. Oh, that's our air. Fuck. Okay. Let's try and stack wipe that army right away, and then get these guys on. We're gonna need to siege down Bologna and Parma. Or yes, correct. Okay, that's fine. And we stack wipe their entire army. So we're now fighting something like 10,000 troops, or you know, not 10,000, but less, a little, not very much, let's say. Who else is in this? Geneva, so they need to be, are they, oh yeah, okay, the Papal States are their overlord, okay. We can destroy their navy. Where's our navy? In Alexandria. Okay, move the navy over here, see if we can catch them. Oh, we can go down to speed 3 maybe for a second here. Oh, I can debase. God, we have a lot of loans. Okay, let's pay off a couple loans, or one at least. Yep. Good. Our income is up to 93, so that is... This trade stuff is making a difference. Conquering these centers of trade and just generally expanding our trade. Oh, cool.
No, we don't.
That's fine. We just sunk some of their navy.
Whoa.
What's up?
Just...
I never upgraded to 3-deckers. We're still running 2-deckers. Oops.
Let's just pull that guy back for now.
Which guy?
Troops.
There's 25,000. There's only about 30,000 troops in total.
Yeah, it's got a double star.
Yeah, but it's still not going to win against double the force.
You'd be shocked what it will do, though.
Yeah, as long as we don't attack into the mountains. Okay, Parma's done.
Okay. So now we can get serious.
Yeah, now we can get serious. Let's go for the forts. We can't get up to... Yeah, okay, so that's fine. Where are they going? Oh, they're going to... They're just sitting up there. Because they can't get any farther. We've blocked them off. We've blocked them off with force. So there is actually about 50,000. But I think we're fine. Everything's positioned reasonably well. I'm just going to move this guy into the middle. Bring this guy up.
This guy can go over there.
We're going to hit max. I'm going to... I can't dev up the coal anymore.
That's where they've gone.
Okay,
they're coming around the back door.
I'm doing some development, so just take over the armies for a second.
Hang on. Okay, so just pause for a second.
Yeah, you know you are able to pause as well.
Well,
No, it's
okay.
fine.
Where, where
I'm just I gotta spend some points because we're nearing max max points here. So more manpower, I guess. Why the fuck not? Okay. Okay, you good?
yeah.
All right. What's next? I think that's. Oh yeah, we can send this guy up to Geneva.
The Alps are helping us.
Yep. This is why it was important for us to take Austria. In fact, I never even reorganized the forts up there, but you know, that would be. You know, it's funny. We took so long to get there that the whole defensive strategy. I mean, there's only actually 50 years left in the campaign, really, or I guess it's 100 years, a little less than 100 years left in the campaign. But it would actually be useful to probably what we can do, because we're gonna have another coalition against us after this. I'm just gonna grab a whatever fort defense. We're swimming in monarch points, so there's no point in. But yeah, one of the things we can do is fortify the Alps in such a way that that coalition would have a lot of trouble against us, even if they were whatever. Even if they were at war with us, they would have a lot of trouble. Can I get over here? No. Guess we could use the navy, but
Okay, so just slow down. We got to. Okay, that's good. All right.
oh, there's about actually
Yeah, I know.
80,000.
I'm concentrating a lot.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Okay, you deal with
Okay.
the armies. I'll deal with the sieges over here. Yeah, we need to move some forts around up in Austria, and then we'll really seal off that whole that whole northern area. We can really use the Alps as a defensive. We build those like level 4 fortresses and stuff after we build our furnaces and pay off our loans. Okay, Cuneo is done. Nope.
Go.
Okay. Nice. Savoy will renounce their... Oh, fuck that. Let's see here. Savoy. Do we want anything from Savoy? Honestly, I mean, in some ways it would be nice to just conquer everything here, but I don't think we can quite deal with that level of coalition. So... Wow, you're stack wiping all their armies, that's for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we should get pretty serious with taking as much as we can. Fuck
Yep.
coalitions.
Yeah, I agree. Sure.
All right, what do we got left here?
One fort. I mean, there's a couple forts I'm working on. And there's another 20,000 that oh, there's about 30,000.
Yeah, no, we got.
It's fine. We got
Why
lots.
is this not moving?
Why is not what not moving?
Okay. Good.
Okay. That's that navy. I'm just gonna try and get rid of the Papal States Navy as well, just for kicks. Can I pay a loan? No, not yet. We're making lots of money though. Take a look at our. Yeah, we're up to 49% from holding territory, so that's a good sign. That's kind of a little preview of what we're gonna get from conquering all this stuff. But I would say, yeah, we want all this territory basically. I wouldn't even mind us bordering France at this point.
No, because I think France is going to be the.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Okay. We need to attack this army and siege down that fort. Yeah, we might as well send all three in. Hopefully it'll be a stock wipe. It's kind of looking like it. Yep. Okay.
Ooh.
Split up that army. There we go. Okay, we can get another age ability here. So let's go with the Napoleonic Warfare for the artillery bonus against forts.
Yeah.
I think that's the best one. Obviously, ignoring core distance is also cool, but more for a colonial power.
Yeah.
we don't have a problem with liberty desire in our subjects. But that one I found is very useful if you're a colonial empire. When I was doing my England run, I found these are the best age abilities. Okay, we're fighting the Papal States Navy and fighting it again. Should sink everything or well,
We
actually
got a,
lost a couple
we
ships.
sank
A flagship?
yeah.
Okay,
we got
we
a
just sunk.
flagship.
We did actually lose a couple
We
ships
lost.
there, but that's okay. But okay, all right. So we got 100%? Yeah, we got 100% war score here. So let's do this
Good.
one by one here. I don't know if we can conquer all of this territory, but well, let's see. We can get 3 provinces max from the Papal States, and I think France. Yeah, France.
Take the coastal.
Yeah, well, take the coastal ones, or do we just take the center of trade?
Okay, well, why don't you figure out Savoy first? Piece out Savoy first.
Actually, yeah. Bologna is the war leader. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to look at it just from Bologna, just to see. Like, if we were to take the entire coast, wow, that's okay. We can't take any more than that, but that would be. I'm just looking at. I want to see if like Spain would join, because that starts to be problematic if we lose Spain as an ally. I don't think so. I think we're good. Also, having China as an ally is a big deal. Let's take as much as we can. Let's take as much as we can. Okay, so starting with Savoy. Cuneo is it's got a fort on it, but it's not a hill province. Yeah, it's probably worth taking. We should take all this territory. God, I want to take those mountain provinces from the Papal States too, but because those are really good provinces defensively. Anyway, we'll see. So we'll take, I guess, conquer Savoy.
And conquer Milan.
Yep. Okay, next.
Okay.
Geneva. Geneva, we don't care. Are they? They're a subject. Okay, so we can't. Can we?
Oh, we can't do that with Milan either, right?
Yeah. Okay. So
we got to do
we do Papal States
Papal
next.
States next. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I need to wait 12 days or whatever. Okay. We can take 3 coastal provinces from them. That's actually 90%. So we can't take any more than that. We'll take all their money. I forgot to take the money from Savoy. Fuck. Oops.
What is your fucking problem?
I don't know, man. I don't know. That was a goofy. It was probably, to be fair, it was probably like 100 ducats, which, you know, we do need. But all right, we now border France, which is interesting. And let's now take. Oh, we have to do Bologna next. So wait for a diplomat to come home. 8 days. Okay.
There we go.
We can take all of it.
Good.
So that's pretty good. And all their money, or some of their money anyway.
You're talking Milan too, right? Like all those
Mm-hmm.
provinces.
Yep.
Good. Okay.
And we'll see how bad the the coalition is. Yeah, I think Spain might be in this. If we're not careful, we're going to lose Spain as an ally. What's our relations with them? 13 days, we'll find out. Okay, let me just do the thing with the trade companies again here. Boom. God, I wish I'd known that earlier. Okay, and we're gonna core all this stuff, or territorially core it anyway. And yeah, we can now pay off 1 loan. We're overextended, of course. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how bad this coalition is. I'm not sure that... it's starting again. We got to get a diplomat improving relations with Spain. We're at 46. They are at war currently with Cologne. Oh, well. Commonwealth is in the coalition. France is in the coalition. It is worrisome, but not that worrisome. Oh, we can't improve anymore with Spain. Fuck. Can we, like, pay their debt or something? No, probably not necessary. We're gonna have to go to war with Spain anyway, eventually, but I don't think this coalition will be big enough for us to attack us. Oh, what's that? That is rebels in down here again. Man, these Omanis, they're just not happy. All right. Yep, we have. Well, we're good there. How much to? Oh yeah, our income's much better than it used to be. What's our? We have 76% of Genoa now. We are collecting. Oh shit, we have a new merchant from my Genoese trade company.
Okay.
So I
back
don't.
to Crimea.
Or Hormuz, we have 52% in. Now Hormuz is already moving 8. There's 6 sitting in Hormuz. That's peanuts though.
Yeah.
Crimea would give us more. What other options would we have? Tunis, we have 0. And it's not worth anything anyway. Oh, it's actually, there's 15.
Valencia's 1%, but it's only 7.
Yeah, I think it's Crimea. Crimea or Hormuz, but a Hormuz. Yeah, I think Crimea has.
I know where. We're gonna go to Vienna. We got 16%.
Interesting. Yes, correct, because there's much more trade value in Vienna. 40 is going from Pest to Vienna, so we can transfer. Let's see what we get. So I sent one, and we'll see. It's 11 days. Wait a couple months. Click. Do you want to deal with the armies that are trading? 16. So it's basically as good, if not, you know. And we are 99% in Venice now. Amazing. We own all.
Okay,
of Venice.
Yeah. Okay, this is good. This is all good.
We have an 100 stack. What the hell's going on here?
Lot of rebel sentiments. Separatist sentiments. Because we're spawn of the devil. This has got to be religious, but I can't recognize. Barawa? Maybe this is in the areas we just...
Yep.
Something.
Yeah, it's down in Mara or whatever. Down in Arabia, basically. Where is this army? Okay, I got lots of attrition here. What's going on? Ooh. Okay, they're dead. Go down to speed 3 for a second.
I had moved them in directions.
Oops.
Yeah, there's all kinds of separatist sentiment. I can't localize it, but...
Mostly in northern Italy, but also in Iraq and in... Yeah, I'm just looking at the rebels map mode. Oh, there's some down in Ethiopia as well, the bits that we conquered from Ethiopia, so... Okay, that's Naples and Rome. Oh. Interesting. Well, that's your rebel sentiment that's just boiled over. So that's actually... What are these? Particularists. Okay, so these are actually like hundreds or 60 stacks of rebels. So I've got 250 stacks here that can move into attack. Well, no, let's wait until he actually gets there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then there's 24 in Edirne. So let's go deal with Edirne with this army here, and I'll just move this army there. This one can. Oh, that's 80,000 in Rome. Fuck me. Okay, so I'm sending 150,000 down Italy to deal with this shit.
Yep. In Vienna, eh?
Vienna? Oh, in Venice.
Venice.
Yeah, correct. So see if we can get there on time. Okay, that's done. Move that 75 stack there. You guys can go here.
Oh, okay.
Where's that? Oh, fuck. Damn it. Didn't realize I had an army selected. You can turn around and go there, and then go to Edirne. This was from that event that you fired. The one that gave
No,
us...
these weren't choices. These were just like...
Yeah.
They're just telling... They're informing events where you click on it.
Yeah. I wonder. Single choice events, they're called. what I want to look at here actually is, okay, we don't have any revolutionary sentiment, so this is not like French Revolution type shit. Thankfully, the revolution happened in China, so... Okay, that's... Wait, oh. Okay, we got more rebels over there. This is interesting. We were getting, okay, this guys can go deal with them.
No, I knew, I was already, okay, because I'd already sent an army in that direction. I knew that area.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we in the technology front? 3 years away. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I find at this stage of the game, I usually end up looking at the rebel tab in the, Jesus Christ.
No, this is a, you gotta remember, we're over, see?
We're sorry, what?
We're over our governing capacity.
Oh, fuck, we are?
Yeah.
How did that
I
happen?
thought you knew that.
Okay, we're not that much over. I think I can fix it. By, no, one click there. Let me just see here. We are about 100 over our governing capacity. What could I do to fix that, I wonder? What could we do?
Now,
we're also
while you're thinking about that, I'm just looking at, so we're down to 6,500 in loans.
Yep, we're doing good.
Well, no, what I'm thinking about, what's the upgrade cost? We're getting pretty close. We're getting pretty close to our upgrade. Oh, fuck.
For the Navy?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why our income is so low. Must be, it's just got to be replacement. What it is just the cost of all these rebels. Okay. I just think that we should upgrade the Navy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
as soon as we can, and
then
we deal with
the loans.
And
yeah, I think that's sound reasoning. I also think we need to get, as soon as we've dealt with this rebel situation, in terms of governing capacity. What the hell? Well, let's. I'm just gonna.
It's a problem that we got. How far away?
Oh, I think we're one or two techs away.
Okay, yeah, it's not going to be that long. Then. Okay. You were looking at government reform points or something?
Yeah, I just added 20 to our governing capacity, but like it gets more and more expensive as you go along, right? So we're not going to have much of that.
Oh yeah, no, this is problem number one.
Yeah, we have a tech coming up. Where is it? Not next tech, the tech after.
And there's no other policies we can take, just to be sure.
Let's take a quick look at that. Fucking policies. They are here. I don't think anything here gives us governing capacity. Now, wait a second here. What have we got for our military tech? Reinforce speed and recover army morale speed. We could get land leader shock. Land force limit we don't want. Oops, cancel. Land maintenance modifier we don't want either. Land leader shock is better, I think.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking of those policies. I was thinking of state privileges.
No, we have those already. I'm just looking at what do we got here? Diplomatic reputation and monthly war exhaustion. That's pretty good. But what about improved relations and max promoted cultures? Nah, we don't really need another max promoted culture. Actually, we might now that we have all these. Interesting. Austrian, 5% is Austrian. I would take another promoted culture. Let's do that. I'm just gonna, while I'm looking at this, I'm gonna rearrange these because you know what I've realized about these policies is that you can change them for free. So, which I
oh really?
Yeah, you click one and then it'll say, oh, you're over your limit, and then you right click the other one. Yeah, that's gonna be better. And then this one here, years of separatism and minus unrest. That's probably the best one. Yeah, that's the best one. Okay. So you don't need to worry too much about those policies when you choose your ideas, basically. I used to be very, kind of looking at ideas and thinking about policies, but in reality, you're better off just taking the ideas that are the best and then switching up your policies occasionally. I think it's republics that can have more policies at once. It's a government type thing. That's how that works. It's monarchies sort of have a limited political flexibility, I guess. Okay, Transylvania has.
We are the land of opportunity. More mercenaries available. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, well, what a waste of time. Okay. What can I do to help? Who is it here? Transylvania, not leave us. Fuck. We are annexing Hungary and we have no governing capacity. Oh well, we need their coal. I
Yeah.
might. What I'm kind of wondering is whether I can make a vassal. Once we annex Hungary, we could like I don't know, vassal like we could eject a vassal to save some governing capacity for a bit, something that's not contributing much to our trade income. Because it's all about trade at this point in terms of income. I'm gonna placate. Oh, I can pay off their debt. There we go, 130 ducats to keep them happy. Okay. Yeah, we're annexing Hungary. Now, by the time we annex them, we may actually have that admin tech. What's going on here? We got armies that are taking it. Whoa! And more rebels. Where are they?
Milan.
Milan? Oh.
One's in Milan. Yeah.
Okay. 45,000. I just need one stack. There. Might as well send two.
Besides what you're trading in
Venice. Yep. Correct. I was just looking at that. Oh shit. Okay, you took that 22 stack out. That's fine. Anybody else taking attrition? No. Just the army that's on the move. Okay. Yeah, we get a new national idea next admin tech, and then the following admin tech we unlock the canal, and we unlock is that furnace done yet? Oh, 300 days until we get furnace. That's gonna really help with income. Just one furnace. I would like to it'd be really fun actually to let's try and pause before the furnace finishes and see what it does to our income. Jesus, rebels. Okay, governing capacity, man. Whoa. France wants military access. They can have it because we don't want to make them any angrier than they already are. Fuck me. Lots of rebels. Okay, at this point, at this stage of the game, I suggest that we make a habit of looking at the stability and expansion tab, and rebels. Just scroll down it periodically, like we can see here, Albanian separatists. Like, just make sure that no rebels are close to enforcing their demands, because, like, if we have to, like, prioritize which ones we run after, basically, then it should be done on that basis. Okay. Bohemia's in the coalition. How is that looking? Yeah, we are at the very limit, I would say, of where we can be at this point in the game in terms of expansion. I wonder how could we have expanded more by 1720?
I don't know. We've done pretty well.
Maybe developing less. I wonder, I start to wonder whether, any degree of development is really helpful. I mean, I think obviously the manpower we're getting, I mean, I think we're probably getting at least... Let me just take a look at the manpower map mode, actually. It's kind of a map mode I often forget about. Yeah, we are getting a fuck ton of manpower from some of these provinces. Like, it's 8,000 manpower.
Oh, yeah, no. Developing the plains or Constantinople is essential. You get such immense amounts of manpower, and you need, doesn't matter how you play as that country, you need them.
Yeah, so the manpower is definitely worth developing. And the income as well, ultimately. I mean, if we to pay for our army, we need that income. It's interesting. The governing capacity thing really does. I have not seen I have not watched like a one tag world conquest video in a while, and I haven't seen one, I don't think, that uses the emperor mechanics. So I wonder how they deal with governing capacity, the sort of min-maxers who try and conquer the whole world. Because it is sort of it really is a math game when you're doing that. Like, you really have to figure out, like, how can I expand and, deal with rebels and stuff. And I think it involves a lot.
To be honest, I am, like, completely puzzled by how they would do it. Because, I mean, I struggled as Constantinople, right?
As Istanbul, you mean? Or as Ottomans, you mean?
Ottomans, to conquer as much as I have in the past, right? I mean, that was a real...
Yeah, no, but
I wasn't doing it as cost effectively core-wise, but,
Well, here's the thing about the Ottoman Empire. Our religion, I know how they would do it. Our religion doesn't allow for royal marriages. Our religion doesn't allow for royal marriages. The advantages of royal marriages, you can get personal unions. Personal unions
Yeah.
are very good, like, long-term vassals. Like, you know, we could do some weird shit, like become Christian. Like, if you're looking at the map now, if we became Christian and married, you know, got a personal union with France, and then got a personal union with Spain, like, then you can start to conquer the whole world, right? You can start to have subject
Well,
nations.
here's a good view of the. So, if we attacked Commonwealth,
Mm-hmm.
we're not at parity. You'd be surprised how short about 150,000.
They only have about 150,000 more than us.
Yeah.
And we'll. I mean, I'm not suggesting we do it. But yeah, Great Britain would join. If Great Britain joined, we would have more. We would have twice as much as they do. Yeah. So this coalition will not happen. This coalition will not happen. We would lose Sweden as an ally if we did get into a coalition war. Also, Spain is in the mix, although they would not join. So we do have to be a bit careful because Spain is allied with. Oh, Spain is defender of the Catholic faith. So if at any point we decide to, how big is Spain? They're still second place. Great power. Portugal is third place. France has been knocked down a notch. I would say they lost some colonies. Great Britain is sucking this game, which is, and Russia's down to 8th place. What's going on with Russia? They're up to date on tech. Their army is still. Just wondering why. I guess it's development ultimately. I think it's their lack of colonies makes them less powerful. We basically have almost not twice as much as they do, but you know, 40% bigger army than Russia does. Just looking at artillery, we have more than twice as much artillery as the next power. That is also, by the way, why our army is costing us so much. We may have overbuilt artillery. We may be kind of systematically overbuilding artillery. Yeah, 23, 4, 23 is our standard stack. But you know, I find it sort of better safe than sorry, frankly. At this point.
Yeah, no, I think our big target is either good. Two base in Massawa. Ethiopian rebels, way the fuck down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I am so excited for the Suez Canal. You're sending just a 25 stack, right? Okay. That's fine. It's only 13k. All right. Yeah, so that coalition war won't happen. We should definitely not do another little conquest war. If only because.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm assuming you're seeing an event.
No. If we attack Tunis, Morocco would come in, Songhai would come in, Spain would not, because they're our ally, and we. Okay.
The problem is Spain has the province of Tatooine, basically. Jesus Christ, George Lucas just ripped off and just picked a random town in Tunisia and named his planet after it. Classic.
No, I'm just, you know, I'm sort of looking around. The Commonwealth is, you know, there's.
Yeah,
we have to wait on the coalition.
Yeah, well, because the next targets, realistically speaking, the most valuable targets we could take is Commonwealth, Commonwealth for their coal. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coal provinces that are all basically, actually one of them is in Bohemia, but Bohemia and the Commonwealth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coal provinces, all within sort of a couple provinces of us. And so that would be amazing, taking all that coal. We're going to get the coal from Transylvania. We are going to, although I'm going to have to dick around a bit with our subject interactions with them, because otherwise they will be.
Believe it or not, then the next, I think, most valuable area is what would be thought of as Burgundy.
Oh, by the way,
because we're getting 13% already from that trade node.
Okay, our first furnace is online. It is being a furnace, and I don't know if you've looked at our income, but we are now making 200 per month. Our trade income is up to 300, and our production income is up to 278. So the real benefit of the furnace is not actually, so a 5% increase in production income is obviously substantial, But that was still only going to be like, I don't know, 10 or 15,000 or 10 or 15 ducats a month, right? It's the trade income. It's the fact that our trade, our trade is all of our provinces across our whole empire have an increased trade value. So look, we're at 94% in Alexandria now. We can probably actually move our merchant from Alexandria elsewhere because we have 76% of Genoa and 99% of Venice. So my suggestion is that we take the merchant from Alexandria and move it elsewhere because Alexandria is going to either go to Constantinople, Venice, or Genoa. So if we move it, some more trade will go to Venice. We might lose a little bit of trade by doing that, but we're getting 76% of anything that goes to Genoa anyway.
Okay, so there's 23 being shipped out of Budapest that we're not seeing.
Yep.
We've got 40% there.
We've got 20% in. We've got 20% in Vienna.
See now, I've seen 40% in Vienna. Oh no, Vienna. Okay,
20%.
Sorry, Budapest. Now, intercepting in Budapest will pick up the stuff we're losing from Crimea.
What do you mean? You mean collecting?
Ship it because it will go to Venice.
Yeah, I would transfer. Yeah, let's transfer. Let's take the guy out of Alexandria and put him there. And you know what? Let's just do the thing where we actually look at our trade income before and after, because I think that's really the way to see it. It's 305. Just wait for a month to tick. 304, it's the same. I'll leave it. I'm not going to move it back because it's just 1 ducat difference. Yeah, ultimately we need more of wait, where are you transferring? Oh, to Venice. Okay, good. Yeah, ultimately...
We need more of the Vienna trade is really what it comes down to.
Yeah, and that becomes strategically a little bit complicated. The coal provinces are unfortunately in the Krakow node. But let me just see here. Coal is worth 10, by the way, 10 trade value. So 10, it's worth, like as a trade good, it's worth that much. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, and they're all actually coal now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coal provinces.
Okay, but what I'm driving at here is, I mean, we're stuck at this point in not being able to expand because of the coalition. When we're able to resume, we want to nail landslip. We want landslip to no longer exist.
Well, see, I don't.
And we want to get the Commonwealth for its coal.
But I think we'll get more trade. I think we'll get more income from the coal provinces in the Commonwealth than we will from.
I'm not talking about the order. I'm saying two. Then in that case would be landslip. I'm just saying, looking at the trade situation.
Spain's
the key thing is.
Spain is kind of falling apart right now, yeah, the other, so there's that would be, yeah, that is true. The other thing we want is the center of trade that Spain owns in Palermo. We want that. That's going to seal up Genoa because we want to get to 100% in Genoa. So is there another province? No, there's no more centers of trade. There's just a thin stretch of provinces in Genoa that are not trade centers. So yeah, from my point of view, controlling
it's
all
Commonwealth first, then I think landslip and Austria.
Yeah. What else is there?
Is there a trade center in left in Austria?
Yeah, and Ajam is still allied with. The trade centers are not in Austria. The trade centers are actually in Landshut, and wait a second. Where else? Landshut.
We've got a couple of them. Now you can upgrade.
Bavaria.
You could upgrade Salzburg because that's ours.
Yeah, I could. But we got some other stuff we need to spend money on here. Let's pay one. Let's upgrade the Navy. Upgrade the Navy.
Okay.
And also, what's our trade fleet doing? Because Ragusa, I think, is where it should be, right? Are we still leaking in Ragusa? 69%. Yeah, we're still. We should still have them. Can these be upgraded? No. Okay. They will be upgraded next tech. All right. So we've upgraded our Navy. We do have 3 loans to pay. And I think pretty soon we're going to probably call it a night, but I think we might want to resume this maybe Wednesday or something to finish this.
Well, what time is it?
It is 8:30. It is 8:30, and I will be wanting
Let's
to.
go another.
Well, let's go.
Okay, let's
Let's
go
go another
at.
20. Another half hour, 20 minutes here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I think we could do another session on Wednesday. That's my opinion. Oh, we're getting speed 2 again now. So I guess I don't know where
Actually, it's been pretty good tonight.
it has. Yeah, I wonder. It's weird. I feel like this often happens towards the end of our streams. This province needs to be sieged down. Let me just take a quick look at the rebel. Yeah, we have governing capacity issues. We can't fucking conquer anything until we deal with this governing capacity bullshit. And that will be in 2 techs. How can we? Is there a?
Fuck.
I'm just looking at the Age of Revolutions bonuses here. No. What can I do? What could I do that will reduce our governing? Like, I gotta look here. Let's just see. Can we release a vassal? I mean, obviously we'd have to, like, I don't know. Get rid of
Okay,
our...
so what about have we built enough state capitals?
Oh, good point. Good point. I haven't even thought about that in ages.
Isn't it a miracle that I'm here playing this game
Yeah,
with
I
you?
know.
You taught me how to do this, and now I'm
Yeah,
I'm
no, it
reminding
is.
you.
It is. No, it's just there's just so many things, right? Let me just look at the states view here. Sort by development. Yeah, you know what it is? It's like, okay, so Thrace is the capital state. Tuscany is part of a trade company. I don't think it's worth building governing things in. Yeah, okay, Iraq, Arabi. That one already has one. Venice. Did I build one here? God, there's just no way to see, is there? Counting.
Yeah, doing the state capitals is the most annoying thing to figure out.
Absolutely. It's just about
But
those. Yeah, there's one in Venice.
if we are desperate for governing capacity, you just got to build
Romagna.
them everywhere you can.
Yeah, Emilia Romagna. I don't know, and I'd like to look this up. I don't know if they stack. Okay, Emilia Romagna, which is where like all the best food comes from, is let me just see if I have one here.
I doubt it.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't. Okay, let me just look at what the provinces are. Trade goods. Ooh, there's incense there. Neat. What about salts? Ooh, why are the cows worth more than the salt? God.
Development.
No, it's not. No, it's the price. The price is not affected by development. The price is stable across the world. So that's interesting. There must be some modifier that makes livestock more valuable in the late game. Jesus. And salt is looking like it kind of sucks. Next building slot available at 20 development. Also build courthouses. What can I do? What can I destroy here? Regimental camp. I can get rid of.
Will courthouses help?
Yes, they will. So that's what we should be building. In fact, you have made some good points. Why can't I build this?
Why courthouse instead of state capital? I'm just asking.
Oh, there's an impressment. There's an impressment office here. What a waste. This is what happens when you conquer. So get rid of that impressment office. Too bad I got rid of that regimental camp. That was a mistake. Oh well. State house. I'm gonna build a few now, even though we're paying off loans. Whatever. Because they take a while.
I don't think the loans are an issue.
No, I don't think the loans are an issue. I'm not looking at interest. I'm not seeing problems with interest. Okay, next. Emilia Romagna, Lombardy. Is Lombardy part of a trade company? Yes, it is. Okay. Wallachia, I'm pretty sure I built one. Inner Austria. That's where Vienna is. Inner Austria, yeah. We've conquered some very high development areas. That's part of the problem here. Okay, we'll do one in, Brain is still a shit resource. We'll build one in Steiermark. And let's see if we can do maybe one more. Oh yeah, we got some more. Where is Bahari? I think I might have already built that one, but I'm just gonna go double check. That's in Egypt, actually. It's possible that we didn't.
I wouldn't be surprised if we did.
I would not be surprised either. Okay, so I could soldiers' households. I would really hate to get rid of those. Oh, it's Salt Province here. Oh, did I? And I just want to double check that I didn't build one. No, I didn't. Okay, let's build it in the Salt Province. Okay, I'm just gonna look at see if there's any more. Croatia.
Because if I'm not mistaken, the higher the development you put the state house in, the better,
Yes,
right?
that's why I'm sorting the state. What I'm doing
Yeah.
in the builder is okay. Croatia has a fish province, and yeah, some of these don't have a. Oh, this one has a farm estate. Well, I guess it's worth keeping now. All right, and that's good. That's all we can afford, and that will make a big difference. That will make a big difference. Good to get those building now, and we are gonna get some more governing capacity soon. And so
Yeah.
we can also build courthouses. Courthouses reduce the governing cost of the province, not the state. So they're a little bit less of a less efficient way of doing things. We should also be looking at. So I'm gonna look at the buildings map mode. Um,
Buildings map
just to
is
see,
economic.
yeah, economic. And what I'm looking at is to see, yeah, we've got a lot of provinces that don't have any building slots. So, you know, we could build a bunch of universities in Italy or something. We could, you know, to free up building slots basically, and use that to build courthouses. But it's all just spending a lot of money at this point. We're making 200 per month, which is great. We do have a lot of things to pay for. Let's get the armies not attriting and some of them drilling, I think, because we seem to be on a little bit of a pause from warfare right now. The only place that I would consider attacking, I mean, it's really a shame that we have not been able to attack Ajam, and there's just no way we should risk going to war against Russia. We could call in Sweden and Great Britain if we did, but I don't think it's worth it.
No, it won't. It's not going to help.
Well, and you know, there's no at this point, as I've said. I mean, sure, we could, for example, conquer the Persian trade node, but there isn't any coal there. There is one actually. Is that coal? Yeah, there is coal actually. Interesting. Ajam, 2 provinces away from us. That's interesting. That changes my view of things. Is that a center of trade? No. But 2 provinces. Yeah, there's a coal province that isn't. It's currently it's a cloth province, but it becomes a coal province in Ajam's territory. That little 2 province bit. Amor is the name of the province, or Amol.
Okay.
So that's interesting. Just looking at, where's our coal province? Where's Kosovo? Over here. There is also coal in, Crimea has coal. Ooh, interesting. Maybe we'll take that province from them. Okay. I mean, I'm getting a bit greedy here on the coal, but just the fact that there's so much Commonwealth coal bordering on our border, it's just like take it all, you know. Because once you get the coal,
where do you see coal?
go to the trade goods map mode and the blue hatching.
Oh, the blue hatching. Okay,
Yep,
that's what.
the blue hatching. So now if you click on the while you're in that map mode, click on Kosovo, for example, and it will now highlight all the provinces that have coal. So you can see that there are, near our borders, within sort of easy conquest range, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 provinces in the Commonwealth, and one of them's in Bohemia. There's the one in Hungary. There's the one in Transylvania. There's the one in Imereti. So we would have. I mean, honestly, I start to wonder whether even the war with the Commonwealth is, because once you get like 5 or 6 provinces, the reference point should be England, right? England has 1, or Great Britain has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in their home territory, which is a huge advantage. France has 4. All of Germany has. Well, France has. In this game they have 4. Germany has like about 4. So if we have that much coal, just the economic worth of that. Keeping in mind that there is also some coal in the New World. There is coal in.
Okay. So if we take that province, can we take that province now from Transylvania?
Yeah. I might have to do some subject loyalty shenanigans. But let me just see here. Pennsylvania. What's the name of the province? It is
Humid or something.
Hunyad or something. Yes. What's their loyalty here? Might cost me some prestige. Seize land. Well, why am I not seeing it here?
Oh, maybe it hasn't surfaced yet.
No, it doesn't matter. It's just, what am I looking at? I'm looking at, no, this is Transylvania. Why am I not seeing this? Starts with H, okay.
It's hashed. It's not solid.
Yeah, I
That's
understand.
why.
No, but it's what I'm curious about is why I'm not able to seize the province in the seize land interface here. I'm not seeing it on the list. Go to the subjects view. Maybe I'm just blind here, but go to the subjects view in the and then click on Transylvania. Go down to the bottom. Hit seize land. For some reason, I'm not having this province as an option of something that I can seize, which is strange. I wonder, though, I'm starting to wonder whether, because Transylvania is a really good march, and I'm starting to wonder whether it's a little bit overkill to seize that province from them. I also don't know
Well,
why.
I mean, I'm simply asking you to explore it just
Yeah.
because.
Do we not have a claim? Yeah, we do have a claim there. What the fuck? I don't understand. Yeah, we're not. I don't. Why am I not seeing it here? I'm going crazy.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. I've
Yeah.
looked.
Yeah, I don't see it there. It's really weird. And it has nothing to do with. Is it like their capital or something? That's why it's their capital. We can't seize their capital. So we were simply not allowed to take their capital. I would also. It would really not be beneficial to, in my view, considering how much trouble we're having with governing capacity. I think switching them from a march to a vassal and then annexing them, which would take 20 years, is more trouble than it's worth.
Okay, so there's tin in Crimea.
Tin? There's a tin resource in this game?
No, tin is coal.
Oh, yes, indeed. Okay, now that we might be able to take. Crimea is also reasonably loyal. Seize land. Give me tin. Oh, Tyne.
Kind. It will
Now,
increase by 100%.
the Liberty Desire. What can I do about that? Could grant them a province. They don't have any debt. We can spend 20 prestige to placate them by 10%. I can disable divert trade, although that's
That
probably
will
not
help.
great. That will help, but I'm wondering whether the income that we'll lose from disabling diverting
Yeah.
trade will be made up for by the coal. Probably. You know what? We should not do this yet. We should.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah,
We've done our homework.
we've got
All right.
another. We've got another.
Certainly looking at the coalition sentiment, like I mean, France and just if anybody who's in the coalition against us right now, their sentiments are off the roof. I don't know how quickly those will decline.
They won't. They really won't unless there's another coalition war. But that's okay. What happens is the coalition kind of forms, and then they evaluate whether it's sort of strong enough to defeat us, and if it's not, then it just falls apart. So we just have to wait. That whole process just takes a few years. I think we can. I think it's too bad about Ajam, really. We also like we were in no position to fight a war simply because of these rebellions, and we were just not. I just don't think we can afford to, because we'll have countries declaring independence, right? We'll have this situation that we had in Arabia there repeat itself if we end up in some giant war. I'm gonna drill the armies. Let me just take a look actually at our army professionalism.
So I've been taking mercantilism to appease you.
Oh, good. Well, that is a good idea. In fact, we've got some. We can promote mercantilism again here. We're up to 42%. That's much better. I'm much happier about that. I'm gonna promote it one more time. Good. Yeah, England gets mercantilism really easily because you can get it through the parliament and stuff.
Looks like Spain's going to disappear.
They're having a rough time. Who are they fighting?
Clone.
Yeah, but I mean, they're pretty small. Oh, Spain is. I don't know. There's something wrong. Like this is something I wonder whether the devs of the game would, you know, are kind of aware of it. I find that Spain, when run by the AI, because of the degree to which they are kind of programmed to go apeshit colonial, they tend to have extremely large armies all concentrated in the New World, and they're completely unable to defend their own territory. They also have lost their brilliant mountain fort locations to France. So they're sort of they've lost their natural terrain protection. Whenever I find that Spain, if they lose one province of their sort of core territory to France or anyone, that's it for them. Like they just can't. Their whole defensive, you know, capability is just completely shot. I gotta spend some military points again. What's up? Also,
Oh, it's just nothing. It's just a rebel territory, and was not reconquered. Anyways,
I sort of shouldn't be developing right now because we're at max governing capacity, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get some legitimacy. Until we fix the governing capacity. Wait a second, let's pay off a loan. We will have the income to go to max force limit, by the way. I don't think we should do it yet. I think we should save some money, and I'd like to, like, rearrange some forts. You know, properly defend the Alps and all that.
yeah, we've got 250 we can build.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to pay off the loans. We got 2 more loans to pay.
No, that's fine. I'm not worrying about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, oh, I thought you meant we had 250 income. Okay, this guy is drilling, so wait 1 month. He was drilling, so he's got no morale. He's good. Okay, he's good. Perfect. Perfect timing. All right. A few more months until we can take new techs. I'll take the military tech early. There's just no... if I develop more land, I'm just using up governing capacity at this point, and we don't need more manpower. There's no point in developing military points.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah. It's as much as it's a shame to kind of waste the points, there's really nothing else to spend them on. I can't think of anything else to spend them on either. We're at 100% legitimacy. We don't need any generals. Eastern Ulan. Look at these. Interesting.
We did lose one, but that's neither here nor
We
there.
lost what? One what?
A general. One general, but that's
Oh,
fine.
we're at
Just
4.
died.
We've got 4. Oh, we can... One of them's an heir. Or 2
Yeah.
of them are. So we actually probably could hire a couple. Anyway, we'll have to anyway again soon, because we're going to be at max military points in no time. Switzerland's in the coalition.
Fuck. More people are joining.
Yep, that's
Alone.
the reason they're joining is because they were at war before. They won't join the coalition while they're at war. So it seems to be kind of timed in such a way that the coalition forms, and then they measure the manpower, and then, you know, if it doesn't measure up, then it kind of falls apart.
We got a gift from Sweden.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
Our
hilarious.
great advisors died. What's our advisor situation here?
I don't want yearly prestige. Production efficiency actually probably is good. National unrest would be good as well. Yeah, let's go for... Do I want more BIM
Production
points?
efficiency. Let's get more income.
What's our unrest looking like? Oh, it's looking pretty good, actually. Yeah, no, it looks like we've kind of gotten over that little rash of rebelliousness there. Production efficiency. What is this governing capacity doing to us, though? I didn't look at it. Penalties, so okay. Stability cost is plus 2%. I think we're 2% over our capacity or something. And that means that advisors cost 2.5%, 2.8% more, 2.8%. Improve relations minus 1.5, core creation cost, and aggressive expansion. So it's not good, but right now the penalties we're getting from being over it are not immense. We should just not.
Our state houses haven't been built yet. So.
Well, and I'm gonna do a whole fuck ton of courthouses. I want to see how many I can. Actually, town hall reduces province governing cost. Yeah, we can build. I can see at least 10 or 15 of these town halls that would be worth building. They would save us. They would make us money, and reduce our governing cost. So, yeah, I'm gonna.
I didn't realize those did that. That
they reduced the state maintenance cost of the state and
that again.
Yeah, but they also reduced the the governing cost of the province, not of the state, but of the province. So 50% is a lot, though. 50%. You know, a province like, I mean, Istanbul, I think, doesn't cost anything. I think it already has one anyway. Oh yeah, it does. It has a courthouse. I think it has a I don't think there's any. I think the capital state doesn't cost anything or governing cost. But like Thrace, but all those other provinces, like those, you know, I'm looking at the development level. There's a handful, like Vienna and Rome and places like that that are highly developed. Baghdad, Egypt,
Okay.
Cairo. I mean,
You're up to maximum Diplo points. Let's
again,
see.
let's promote. We're gonna promote mercantilism because we don't have any governing capacity. Let's get 2
I'm
more
not in
points.
sync. Can no longer.
What's up?
Oh. Says your game is no longer
in sync, and sync is spelled really wrong. Yeah, I think you. Oh, I am no longer in sync. Well, Dad, I think this might be when we call it a night. Because I have a feeling that I mean I can unpause here out of curiosity. I'm just gonna save. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save. I'm gonna unpause because I'm just curious whether I can get back in sync. Oh, you know what it is? I'll tell you what happened. Are you still in the game?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically what happened is somehow I paused and you advanced the clock a couple days. That's what happened. So I was no longer in sync, and because my game was paused, like I was stuck behind basically.
That's weird because I didn't do anything.
But I don't know if you hit pause or something, but basically if one of us pauses the game and the other one's falling behind at that point, then it pauses you, but it pauses you like a day or so before, basically. Because you can't, otherwise you would be able to do things twice. I don't know, it's weird. I gotta say, I'm actually pretty impressed that they've been able to take this engine and make multiplayer work in it, because especially playing the same country like this. You know, it's one thing if two players playing different countries are out of sync, but if it is true that when you're both playing the same country, there's actually more potential for, say, actions being performed twice, right? But it is also just before 9 p.m. And so it is not a bad time for us to stop. Actually, before we stop, we got a naval upgrade, so we should take our little trade fleet here and send it back and upgrade it, and then we have a new national idea. Idea group, I mean. So there you go. You can go to Crete and upgrade there.
Right, so we can argue about this now.
Yeah, we'll do this and then we'll call it a night. So I think I do actually think that trade is not a bad idea. Although when you really look at the trade map here, I mean, we're gonna get what, 2 merchants for this? Where would we put them?
We might be past the point where that's worthwhile.
I mean, we could put one. We actually 50% in Hormuz, but we could put one in Hormuz and gain a few ducats there. We could put one in Gujarat. Actually, we have 12% in Persia. Persia is another option. So there's definitely 2 places that would be profitable. Krakow, if we take those coal provinces. So trade is not useless in terms of money. What else would be useful? Naval, maybe?
Well, that's what I'm looking at. Naval ideas certainly.
They would allow us to do more shenanigans in terms of you know, fucking up Spain. What is the naval situation actually? Just out of curiosity. Do we even need it?
We're still pretty good.
Yeah, we're not actually that good though. What's our force limit? Oh, our force limit's 401. Fuck. We have 220 ships. We have capacity to build a lot more ships. We could actually become naval hegemon if we wanted. We could afford it too. Yeah, so naval's also kind of a moot point because it's sort of quantity over quality. I think could be our approach to navy if we really. I mean, we certainly will need to build a bigger navy to attack Spain. Keeping in mind that all of Spain's little colonial minions. In fact, naval ideas are probably not a bad idea, simply because Spain will. If we fight Spain, they will have, you know, they with all of their little colonial vassals, they'll probably have almost twice as much ships. Now, hang tight though. What's left of their colonies? Because a lot of them probably become independent. They actually don't have that much. a huge amount. Like Colombia basically went, half of it went to Britain. New Granada, are they? Yes, they're a colony of Spain. Spanish Peru, ordinary Spain. Spain's pretty weak this game. Spanish Canada, I can see. God, we can't see any of North
Yeah.
America, so I don't know how much. They've got a big chunk of the north of Canada, but they don't have that much. But yeah, these countries will have substantial navies. Spanish Niger. Niger. Let me see here. Are they? Oh, that's just like straight up Spain. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, it's interesting. Fairly balanced game in terms of the Europeans. Spain is still the second place power. France has gone up to third place again. France is becoming increasingly powerful. Portugal is fourth. Yeah, and who are Spain's allies? Because we again, like, it's kind of inevitable that we'll be at war. Oh, us and Portugal. Yeah, so fighting Spain and Portugal and all of Spain's colonies and all of Portugal's colonies, that's a lot of ships. So naval is definitely a very strong contender. Does it give us? Yeah, we need essentially the ship combat ability. That's what we need from it. And none of the other military ideas give us naval stuff. Now, maritime ideas,
I already went through it. It really,
they're garbage. I'm
well,
wondering.
they're not garbage, but they're not what we need. And they don't fit what we need. I mean, the other one that's at least worth considering is defensive ideas, because you get army tradition from battles right away, and morale of army plus 15%, and land leader maneuver.
Yeah, that is a strong idea, but we already probably have just about the strongest army in the world. Let's look at that. Our army is so big and already has such good statistics. I mean, let's look at this morale. We have, okay, Portuguese. Interestingly, Portuguese, Brazil, Pomerania, and Rio de Plata have better morale than us, but no one else does. Discipline, only Tibet has better discipline than us, which is strange. Siege ability, only France has better siege ability than us, and only by 2%. We have, okay, defensiveness, a bunch of the German countries have it, that's not a big deal. Professionalism, we also are number 1. So I don't really see...
Okay.
Now, I don't really see that as a... worthwhile. Like, we don't need. That's just, I think the Navy thing is actually pretty key, believe it or not. It would be surprisingly difficult to. I mean, Spain. What's interesting about Spain? God, I sort of wish we could see more territory. But what's interesting about being at war with Spain is that we could also maybe take some of their colonies. That could be fun. It doesn't cost very much war score. Because now that we control Genoa. It becomes increasingly interesting to look at Valencia and Seville, and that leads us down the west coast of Africa. So, fighting Spain, taking shit from Spain in the late game could be definitely a fun thing. But also just to seal up Genoa. I mean, that's, it's definitely.
Having looked at everything, I would say naval ideas, I think, is the most beneficial.
Yeah.
Because just going to double check. I know you looked at trade, and I really don't think there are that many spots for us to be putting.
There are a few that would be profitable, but at this point, conquering provinces with coal.
Isn't that amazing?
What?
We have 53% of the Valencia node. Wow.
Do we? Fuck. How is that possible?
And we have 20, but the thing isn't worth very much. It's shipping us 4, and it's worth 2.6.
Valencia's basically dead. I'll tell you why, because they're probably collecting in Seville. Yeah, there's very few people trading in that area. Yeah, they're collecting. Look, it's 169 in Seville, so they're collecting in Seville, and they're not transferring any to Valencia. Valencia's a weird. I don't even know. I'm always a bit confused. Valencia's sort of a weird trade node. It doesn't really. It's sort of an underpowered trade node. I guess it makes sense if you're like Aragon or something, or I guess it is sort of just adds a step between. Extremely weak trade node though, because it just adds a step between.
Yeah, the good news is too.
Genoa.
If we do our Commonwealth gig, you see, I'm just I'm learning a new trade network, right? I mean, Krakow and
Krakow, yeah.
Vienna.
Yep.
Those are the two nodes that we care about, that we need more power in, and you know, we won't get it until we conquer trade
I wonder
centers.
what's more value. Yeah, it's interesting. If you look at Venice, see, what I'm wondering is as well is I'm just looking at how much are we transferring from, say, Gulf of Aden? Not that much. And how much is India worth? What I'm kind of curious is, would we be making more money if we had, say, conquered all of India at this point rather than conquered a bunch of Europe? I wonder.
Well, I can answer that question for you. I mean, we are nowhere near. Well, I got to be careful.
We're at 200. We're at 268 trade income.
I mean, that says, do we play a different game? Repeat the game that I played in. Certainly, if you go east, the trade opportunities are huge, because you keep going to. Even if you get one decent colony in the Philippines too, right? You know, you get a huge chunk of India. Yeah, you get an enormous amount of trade income. I'm sure my trade income was likely higher.
See, and here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say as well.
I was making so much money, I just paid for the Suez Canal as an afterthought.
Yeah. No, I know, I get it. Yeah. How do we have that active yet? No, we don't.
No.
We just need to save up for it. 20,000. That's all we need. We should do that next, or we should do that soon. Anyway, we'll do that. I think we can do one more session of this game if we want on Wednesday. Otherwise, we will.
Yeah, no, I think it's worthwhile. But you see, believe it or not, you're going to think I'm crazy, but in the time scale that we have with the income we have, yeah, we're going to spend our money on Navy and armies, and we're going to take as much as possible. We're committed to that strategy. Suez Canal.
I mean, we may find ourselves with 20,000 in our pocket, but I gotta say, certainly when I look at the income and when
it takes 20 years to build. Too.
Yeah, I think the other thing too is that we did go on we went very, very heavy on the artillery in the army, and it's probably necessary. I mean, it's probably necessary to ensure.
What's our ratio? Is it 50%?
Yeah, no, it's a little less than that. But it's like there's some horse, but yeah, it's basically it's 40% or 45% or something.
I don't know. I mean, I'd love to see somebody's YouTube on. I don't think that's a bad proportion. If you don't have enough,
it's a good proportion in terms of dealing the most damage possible. It is when they do the math. I've seen the math, and when they do the math and they look at the cost effectiveness of, say, cavalry, I think cavalry ends up being the most cost effective in terms of like how much money it costs versus how much damage it costs. And that's the maintenance. That's the ongoing maintenance cost. It's your army maintenance, right? So artillery is, you know, sort of tit for tat, like, you know, one to one. Artillery is going to do obviously much more than, say, cavalry or infantry. But in terms of if you've got if you've got enough force limit to make an army of 1 million, what proportion of it should be cavalry? What proportion of it should be artillery? You might be better off with just tons more cavalry. That's from what I understand. I don't typically like to play that way because it just seems silly. It's sort of like a weird min-maxy way to play the game. But it also seems a bit crazy. I feel like European.
I don't know proportionately.
Historically, I don't think artillery detachments made up for 40% of armies at this point.
No, yeah. And that's and they had huge cavalry armies.
Yeah, they did. I think the cavalry made up something like more like 20 or 20% of the armies. So it does make a little bit more sense to go heavier on the cavalry historically anyway, and lighter on the artillery. I just wonder whether we'd win more battles. But yeah, there are some videos. I'll send you some videos on that. There's some very good ones that talk about exactly those things. Anyway, we should call it a night. Are we gonna take naval?
Yeah, we'll take naval.
Okay. And how close are we to? Yeah, we can do naval. This one. And yep. All right. yeah, it's gonna be worth it taking naval. And let's save the game, and I guess we'll finish this one up. So we will do another YouTube stream on Wednesday. I'll schedule it. And then,
Yeah.
as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, for those of you who might have been watching the stream archive, we will be doing this weekly on, I think Sundays on Twitch. I will put it on my Twitch schedule. If the day changes, you'll see that on my Twitch schedule. So subscribe to Rob Spot on Twitch, and we will see